We're a real website. We're out there. But actually, right now I'm just talking story with you guys, buying some time because my brother forgot a cord that he needed to grab real quick, so he's on his way. He's on his way running to his house real quick, which is only very few minutes down the road, and then he'll be right back over here. But yeah, man, this is it. And what else? Let's check out what else is in the big news today. So what happened today was, Max Holloway, he got unfortunately injured. I don't know what kind of injury it was. I don't know if they said what kind of injury it was. I'm looking at the bjpenn.com homepage right now, and that was going to be a huge featherweight battle. Two amazing fighters, and man, yeah, I'm just kind of reading it and checking it out real quick. What happened here? I asked the docs. Max Holloway said, I asked the docs if we could cut off my leg, then asked the commission if I could fight handicap. They told me at the end of the day, it is what it is. Dozens of family from Hawaii coming out. That's always the worst, man. You're going up to fight somewhere. Plenty of people from Hawaii are coming, and that ain't a cheap ticket, and that's a bad feeling. Definitely. So this is the second time that the stated bout between Edgar and Holloway has failed to come to fruition. They're originally scheduled to meet at December's UFC 218 event in Detroit. So here we are, of course, bjpenn.com got you all updated with everything. So that's Holloway issued his first social media. So I don't know, what did it say? Suffered an injury. Max Holloway suffered an injury and would no longer be able to compete at March's event. Max Holloway is expected to fight. Yeah, I don't know what exactly the injury was. Probably it's not a good idea. If you didn't say anything, you can't blame him because you don't really want people to know your injury. So I guess from that, they started talking about, people were saying they were talking about Garbrandt and Dillashaw. And Dillashaw said he's got to earn his title shot. So yeah, that's a good fight. I mean, I definitely sit there and watch it, but you know how it is when you're rivals and this and that. You want the guy to earn his shot. So that says both of them. That's a good fight though, man. I respect both of those guys. Those guys are great fighters. Top guys. Those three, TJ Dillashaw, Cody Garbrandt, and Dominic Cruz. That's a good three guys to have while you're that can create legendary status, because what it is you need guys to elevate you. You need fighters. You need I mean, where would bjpenn.com be if I never got to meet Matt Hughes and George St. Pierre and whoever was a good name at that time, or whoever. So you need those big fights. You want to be involved. And Dillashaw, Garbrandt, and Cruz. That's three big fights. It's kind of like Hagler, Hearns, and Leonard, or whatever. Those guys, Duran and all them. So, and then maybe Mighty Mouse's Duran, because I guess Duran was a little smaller. I don't know. I gotta go look back. But interesting fights right there with those guys. And what else? What else in the heavyweight division? That's right. They're talking about Stipe Miocic versus what's his name? Oh no, not what's his name. I'm sorry. I totally apologize. Of course, I know his name. His name is Daniel Cormier. Stipe Miocic versus Daniel Cormier. And wow, just the two best guys in the world right now. Just very interesting fight. I mean, I'm not really the kind of guy to even if someone asked me at home without off the record, hey, who's gonna win the fight or this and that, and honestly, I never know who's gonna win a fight. I got no clue. I can't figure it out at all. And yeah, man, that's just it. But so Daniel Cormier, who was impressed with his striking in his last fight? Well, I'm always impressed with Daniel Cormier. I mean, he went over there and we know he's the master of wrestling. I mean, that's not even a question. And then he's always just over there boxing, and he goes over there and he just starts boxing. But with the wrestling too, don't get me wrong, that helps up his punches. And if you don't know, I mean, of course you do, because the fans are even smarter than I am nowadays. But and actually, they really are, because they're watching the sport evolve in front of them, and they know that, like, you know, when you're a better wrestler, that you can even punch better too, because you got that takedown on your side. And Daniel just knew he was stacked. I mean, if you would think, I mean, Oizdemeier, I hope I'm saying his name right. He was on a great run, and momentum is everything. Don't get me wrong. Momentum is everything in fighting. So I'm sure he was very confident himself. And, you know, he comes in, he's very confident. And then you just got a guy who is just so good at this. And on the challenges behalf, you know, he hasn't been around that long, I guess, you know, and he'll be back, of course, that's for sure. But you know, besides that, I think that he, you know, he what he did is he came up against a very, very good guy, and that's why I'm sitting here, and that's why I'm talking about Daniel Cormier's boxing, because I mean, he can hit you, and he can hit you hard. Remember when he knocked down Bigfoot? He was one of the first guys after Bigfoot beat Fedor. He comes out and wipes Bigfoot out, and then he beat one of my good buddies, Josh Barnett, who is a very skilled guy, man. Josh, you got a lot of skills, you know. I've known Josh forever. Me and Josh been you know, in the UFC from day one that I was there. Josh was there, and I've just known him forever. And he beat Josh, and then he was the Strikeforce champ, and then came to the UFC, and now he's got everybody. Now he's look at him now. He's the champion. He's fighting for the heavyweight title. And just walking in now. Okay, so my brother's back. We got the fight, so we can start the play-by-play. And walking, just stepping in the house. His name is Sean B.
Brooklyn Bomber.
Sean Brooklyn. Hilo Boy's been here with us for a long time, and he's just gonna come in and fill in. He's a big sports fan. Sports fanatic. Might I say just.
Right on. Yes, this is Brooklyn right here, the Brooklyn Bomber or the Brooklyn Hammer. Yeah, just chilling here with B and Regs. Yeah, excited about these fights coming up. Should have some good ones coming up. What do you think, B?
I think it's going to be some great fights, man. I want to watch Machida. You know, of course, you're always going to pull for him. I want to see him come back, see what he can do. But I didn't know he's fighting against a guy 10-0, man.
Wow.
10-0. So look at it right here. Okay, here he is walking in. Fighting Spirit stats, Thiago Santos. Second most knockouts in UFC middleweight history, 7. Wow, man. No, I've heard of this guy. I hope I didn't say I didn't hear of this guy. Third longest active UFC middleweight win streak, 3. I've heard the name. This is the first time I'm watching him fight in person, though. Right on. Thiago Santos enters the ring, takes a nice little jog around. Looks to be in great shape.
Looks great shape. Great shape. I was just about to say, B.
Yeah, great shape, man. He looks ready, very focused.
Confirm.
Yeah, looks like he's talking to the ref right now, getting ready. Getting some water, of course. You don't want to slip in the ring. He's just putting some water on his feet at the moment.
And here he is, Anthony Smith, 15 first-round finishes, finished 26 of 28 wins, 16 by knockout, 10 submission, third longest active UFC middleweight win streak at 3. Wow, so this is two guys who think they're going to win the fight, and that's what it comes down to. It's not a game of skill. It's a game of will, boys.
He looks like he's a pit bull ready to go. Look at him.
Right?
Jumping up and down. He's ready to go like a caged animal. Look at him. He's ready. He's ready.
He's ready to go. That's for sure, Brooke. Man, what a good bunch of fights we got tonight. I'm very interested to watch Thiago Santos, man. Number 15. But Anthony Smith, he don't look like he's there to lose. Big boy, too, 6'4". So Thiago Santos, 34 years of age, 6 feet, 185, 76-inch reach. Anthony Smith, 29 years old, 6'4", 186, and a 76-inch reach. Anthony Smith from the US of A and Thiago Santos from Brazil. From Brazil.
Brazil!
Yeah, right here we go. Joe Martinez. I don't want to cut anybody down, but of course I'm used to my good buddy, one of my best pals, Bruce Buffer. But you know, here we are, and here we go. The sport just keeps growing. There's just so much fights. There's just so much busy stuff going on. Here we are, Anthony Smith, 28-12, 6'4". He's got some height.
He's got some height, but the reach is the same. I say equal reach, but he has a 4-inch advantage as far as height-wise.
Omaha, Nebraska. Man. Yeah.
This boy's ready to go. He's ready to go.
And here we go. It's about to start the fight.
Right here. Here we go. Thiago Santos fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
300 favorite.
A legendary fight place, man. How many times have you heard that? Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Too many times. Too many times. Too many great legendary fighters out of there. That's for sure. Amazing. Representing their country so well across the world. Look at that. This is in Brazil, right? Isn't this? UFC Fight Pass. That's where we are. This is UFC Fight Pass?
No, Fox
this
Sports
is Fox.
One.
Oh, yeah, Fox Sports 1. Governor do Pará. Here we are, folks. Here we are.
Looks determined. Two determined men right here. They're ready. Here they go.
Here they go. They shake hands. Bouncing around. Thiago Santos moving around, doing some footwork. Anthony Smith walking in. Thiago Santos, a lot of moving around. Looks like he's nice right kick by Thiago Santos. Left kick to the liver by Thiago Santos was blocked by Anthony Smith. Here we go. Anthony Smith moving around, trying to find a nice angle, trying to set up his right kick. Thiago Santos went for a jumping kick. He's off balance. Anthony Smith swarming him right now with a bunch of punches against the fence. Now he has them in a front headlock. Right punch. Now they're back off. Now they're standing in the middle of the ring. A nice little flurry to start the fight.
Yeah. Santos still pressing Smith still pressing the pace. Always constantly walking forward. Just parries a left kick from Santos. Santos with the spinning back kick just misses as Smith gets out of the way. Oh, a big knee
kick. Yeah,
catches him in the but Smith mounts Santos in the corner.
Strange from him landing a jumping left flying knee to Smith's head. He's mounted somehow all off the same transition. That's just really strange. But he's got his legs grapevined in. He's even got his legs crossed. So it's almost like he's on the guard, but sitting on top of his stomach in the guard. That's really hard to get out for the guy on the bottom. Right now, he doesn't look to be landing a bunch of punches. He just looks like he just wants to keep him down for now. Thiago Santos is really staying calm himself on the ground. From here, Thiago Santos, he should probably start looking for something. But I expect when the punches start coming, that Thiago Santos is going to explode soon.
I'm surprised they're not coming already. Here we go, a little bit of action. Here we go, some elbows. But, man, looked like he was just resting.
Yeah, Thiago Santos rolls him over. Big ground and pound. Big ground and pound by Thiago Santos.
Yep. The action still seems to be slow. Santos is on top, trying to put some pressure, but his arms are being tied up well by Smith. Smith still using a high guard effectively, grabbing Santos' head, pulling him back in, not letting him up to posture and rain down punches. Santos kind of pacing himself, trying to get a knee on both feet now, trying to rain down punches to the body. Some more punches to the body as Smith tries to angle out of the cage. The referee asks for more action. Smith looking to just hold and try to keep things contained right now as Santos can't really present much of an attack. Smith still trying to work a high guard, grabbing his legs very high.
Yeah, Smith trying to do some kind of really high guard. But here we go. Santos pounding the ribs now. At least 10 shots right to the ribs. Powerful. That's got to hurt.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
And points for sure.
Yep, that's gotta land some damage. So some vicious ground and pound, a lot of right hands, but here they are just kind of holding each other again. Santos is just trying to push his face up against the fence. Smart move. So just Anthony Smith in his guard with his head against the fence, and Santos pushing his left arm and doing some nice ground and pound to the ribs with his right hand.
Nice.
But I'm talking 20 punches. He's doing a lot of punches, not one or two. But this would wear out a lot of people. I wouldn't want to be in this position on my back here right now where Smith is. That's for sure. That's not a fun place to be. I guess Thiago Santos, he looks like he's got a pretty good ground and pound. He's not just a stand-up guy. And interesting.
Yeah, Smith's still trying to keep his guard, tying up his arms, holding his head, and not too much action taking place. But Santos definitely getting the advantage on the ground here. Oh, another big left hand to Santos. Smith said, as all Smith can do is tie up. Smith tried to go to his feet, rolling up in a half guard position. As Santos gets him in a. Oh yeah! Oh, he's starting
to look like Damian Maia out there, trying to get some half guard stuff with that left underhook. He's trying to work some jiu-jitsu stuff. But Thiago Santos from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, you know, he's heard of jiu-jitsu too. So here we go. Now he's coming up with a single leg of Santos. Santos swings out, kind of running. Anthony Smith runs, catches him with a knee. Oh, they both hit each other with elbows. Anthony Smith goes down though. They both hit each other. Amazing action going on right now. Anthony Smith in a front headlock. Looks like he's getting up though. They both up to their feet now. Thiago Santos, big knee by Thiago Santos. Left uppercut, right, hurt. Left. Thiago Santos going. Looks like he could put him away. Yeah. This could be the end. Right by Santos. Right by Santos.
30 seconds.
30 seconds left. Here we go. Santos is sprawled on him in the front headlock position with Anthony Smith underneath him.
Santos appears to have a cut on his eye. It's currently bleeding on Smith's back, as Smith can only cover up on his hands and knees right now. Santos goes to his back, big knees to his ribs of Smith. Smith can just try to hold his hands to get up to his feet.
Santos cut bad. From the looks of it, looks like Santos is cut bad. So it's one of those situations where one guy almost got knocked out, but one guy got cut bad.
Oh, elbows viciously coming down. Saved by the bell.
Nice fight. Nice fight. Good fight. Good fight back and forth. What do you think, Reagan? Who won that round?
Man, very excellent fight. I think Santos, would you have to give it to him. He controlled the top position for a while. And even though that he had the cut, he did seem to drop him at the end.
What about you, Shawnee B? What do you think?
Definitely Santos. He delivered more damage. I would say he pushed the action. Great round. Great action.
Right on, man. Yeah, I guess, yeah, for sure. I agree with both of those guys. Good fight, man. Thiago Santos. I'm not going to forget that guy ever. Now that I got to watch him fight. Even the guy he's fighting, though.
Yeah, what a beast. Constantly pushing the pace and definitely making this a war.
Yeah, man. That's what the UFC is about. The greatest athletes, you know. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of great athletes out there. You know what I mean? But these are some awesome athletes. And that was just a tough round right there, right?
Yeah, guarantee. Yeah, tough round. Both guys took some damage, I got to say. But, man, plenty of action for us fans over here.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Sean B in the house.
In the house.
Right here we are. Spinning kick. Oh, that Thiago Silva with a beautiful spinning kick. Then a jumping knee. Wow, knocked him backwards right there. Spinning, boom.
This is the replays of the first inning.
Beautiful highlights of Thiago Santos doing his job. Here we are, Thiago Santos moving around. Second round starts. Moving around. They're kind of feinting each other out, feinting each other with kicks, hand movements. Both guys moving around, back and forth. Here comes Thiago Santos, strikes first with a front kick right to the face. Comes with another left kick. Anders circles.
Smith catches him with the left hand. More kicks by Santos. And Smith comes in with some more looping left hands. A big right kick by Santos. By Smith misses. Santos now pushing forward. They're both in the center. A big left and right by Smith. Catches Santos. Santos backing up now. Smith pressing forward. Santos.
Here we are. Here he is. Thiago Santos moving around. Fakes out with the elbow. Left kick by Santos. Oh, it looks like it either hurt him, hit him in his liver. It hit him in his liver, or
this could be stopped soon, B. What do you think?
Yep.
He's taking damage. He's taking elbows to the head, to the face.
Thiago
I think
Silva.
they're gonna end this real soon.
It's all over. Thiago Silva just won the fight, guys.
Wow.
It is all over.
It is all
like
over.
My good buddy used to say, Mr. Goldberg, or like he says. I'm sorry, I apologize. Like he says. Here it is, Thiago Silva sitting on the fence, pointing to the crowd, letting them know what a war. I mean, they both hit each other with some major elbows.
Yes. And just like that tattoo on his chest, he hit him with some major hammers.
Yeah, talk about one hammer.
Be interested to see the replay. We couldn't really see what really hurt Smith. It just seemed he kind of curled up to the ground before the finish. But they're tending to Santos's cut at the moment. And here we go. We'll check it out.
Right here, the move of the fight. The move of the fight. Let's see it.
See what it is.
The left kick to the rear. Oh, right to the liver.
Oh, that was it. And it was over for him.
You know what? That, usually you would expect to see the shin land on the ribs and cave him in. But there's this special kick. I mean, it wasn't around. I mean, I'm sure it was around for thousands of years or whatever. But nobody was doing it back when I was fighting.
Wow, look at
and here it is. Look at that. Boom.
Oh, right.
I think the guys from Amsterdam started doing it. I forget, but there was that special kick was out there.
Oh,
I don't know if it was Muay Thai. I don't want to say that I know the history, but that kick wasn't always around, I reckon. People would always be like, kick with your shin. But here it is, Thiago Silva beating him down because of that beautiful liver kick.
That set it all up.
It just with his toe. Basically, he won the fight with his toe, right? No, and that's the technique, actually. Here he is, Marcus Conan Silveira, a very good friend of mine, giving him a hug. There he is. Right on, man. So what do you guys think about the fight?
Now, an impressive finish. Santos winning another victory in the UFC. I think that guy's going to go somewhere.
Yeah, Santos looked unbelievable. Unbelievable. Great fight. I'm just looking forward to the next one.
Really? Yeah, we all are looking forward to the next one, though. But that Sean B, we're gonna bring him out of his shell, folks. We're gonna get that guy out of his shell soon. I tell you that, man. That guy is he's got a lot to say, you know, but he feels more comfortable. I think he told me it was like talking about football and baseball and stuff, and I'm like, come on, Sean B, you'd be perfect right here because, you know, if we don't end up speaking perfect English, we got him, and he can understand what we're saying, and then he can speak. I mean, we got it from covered. We got the whole country covered and the whole world. We want to be the whole world, but as far as just a few people right here sitting in this room, we got us in Hilo and him from New York, right? We got it. So we should be able to relate to some people, we would hope. But yeah, once we get him back in, we got to get him out of his shell, this guy. I don't know what's going on with this guy, man. Come on, Sean B. Here we are. So what? Who's that? Who's next then?
Douglas Andrade versus Marlon Vera.
Douglas Andrade versus Douglas Mora. Bento Gaha team, or is that Baja team? I don't know. Gaha. Age 32, 5'9", 185. Bento Calves, Rio Grande South. I don't know.
A UFC debut on the main card.
Oh, this is his UFC debut. Who is he fighting against? Let's see the best name he's came up against. Wait, that's two different weight classes. 185. Who's the other guy he's fighting? Oh yeah. No, we weren't.
They must have messed up then.
Oh, well then. We don't want to. Let me see. Let's see what we're looking at right here, folks. Who is it? So it's saying Marlon Vera. I don't know. Is that true? Is it Marlon Vera versus who's the other guy?
Douglas DeAndre.
Yeah, here we are. Thiago Santos doing the post-fight interview. Let's see what he says real quick. So here we are. They got the interpreter talking to him. And I wish my Portuguese was better. I can't understand what he's saying. I wish I could. We're about to see, but he wants to thank everybody from City of God. He's from City of God. Oh, what a story, man. Now they're talking about his fight. What a fight ending thing. Big left kick right to the rib with the toe. And that was it from the end. He just swarmed on and probably landed 30 to 40 punches right there. And Anthony Smith didn't give up. He was right in it the whole time. He was trying techniques, actually. He was actually trying techniques. He just was too – it was just too – his body was just too hurt. But here he is, Thiago Silva with the hammer on his chest. Hammered him down. That's what he's a hammer. They call that in Hawaii. They call that one hammer.
One hammer. Right on.
Talk to him.
There we go. All right.
I told them we're gonna. I talked to everybody out there on play-by-play radio, and I told them we're gonna get Sean B out of his shell, folks. Get him out of his shell today, baby. Sean B.
No, I'm here to help out everybody, but yeah, I'll leave the play-by-play to the pros right here. To the legendary, famous BJ Penn and Regs right there by his side. I think he's doing a great job. But yeah, I'll be here. Just keeping the boys company and throwing my 2 cents in, whatever that's worth. All right, right on. Here we go.
What we got next?
What do we got here?
Yeah, so upcoming, we're seeing that February 10th, Saturday, Romero versus Rockhold. Don't miss that on bjpenn.com radio. Followed by Cowboy versus Medeiros on February 18th. So, yeah, this whole month looks to be stacked with cards.
And then, I don't know, but Reagan doesn't know all this stuff that good, but then knowing it, Medeiros, that's a Hawaii guy. So that's Cowboy and Yancy Medeiros, too. That's a big fight right there for both of those guys. And, you know, that's awesome. That's going to be awesome. The fans win on that one.
Oh, yeah. Cowboy Cerrone is fighting.
Even Yancy Medeiros.
Oh, yeah. Unbelievable. Cerrone, excellent athlete. Actually, not too bad at that football frisbee out there, actually, that we played out there when we went out in Albuquerque. Played a little football frisbee out there, and let me tell you, that Cowboy's not bad, man. He's an athletic guy, pretty good, pretty badass guy. But anyway, what do we have coming up here, Regs?
Looks like they're fighting out Chicago, Illinois. They're about to introduce the fighters. Bantamweight bout. It is Douglas De Silva Andrade.
Oh, okay. Check out the stats.
Let's see.
Check out the stats then.
Yeah, it looks like he's making his UFC debut versus Marlon Vera, who is currently
The rankings.
what, 3-7 in the UFC, 4-7 in the UFC. Very impressive record.
What? Hey, Johnny.
Yeah, he looks to be a submission guy, Marlon Vera. 5'8", 135 versus that.
What is he?
Andrade's 5'9", and more of a knockout guy with 4 KOs, 8 wins, versus Marlon Vera, 10 wins, 2 KOs.
So Marlon Vera just fought John Lineker. That's a big fight right there. He beat Brad Pickett. That's another big fight. So man, Marlon Vera is the real deal.
Yeah, we'll see what he can do tonight. I haven't really seen these guys yet, but like we said, as we watch these guys, we'll get to know them, and it's always getting more exciting every time we see these new guys. Okay, we're still waiting with some commercials, so maybe we should check out what's going on in the news. Well, yeah, I'm sure everybody knows. I'm sure my brother already went over it. Max Holloway is out at the moment. They're trying to find the replacement.
All right. I'm back.
Nah, this is actually news to me that Max is out.
Wow, what happened now?
Yeah, I guess Max Holloway. Just waiting for the fights now.
Oh, out, huh? What? Injury. Unreal. That's the fight I've really been looking for, to tell you the truth, as a fan. Really upsetting that fight's not going to happen. I think that would have been one hell of a match. I believe, didn't Edgar beat him years ago? I believe that's how one of his losses was from Edgar, I believe, years ago. And Max is a way better fighter now. Didn't Edgar beat Holloway years ago? No. Sorry.
Edgar and Holloway never fought yet.
They never fought.
No, but you know what, guys? That's why I wanted Shawnee in here, because he's just a casual fan. You know, he watches, he knows the sport, he knows he's with the heartbeat of just what people like about the UFC. So
right on.
Here he is, man.
Right on. Yeah, I think that'd be, like I said, that'd be a great fight right there. That'd be a great fight, Edgar and Holloway. We just got to get these two guys healthy so we can see this thing already. And that would even be more wonderful if we could have it in Oahu, but maybe that's a little too much pushing for, but that would be unbelievable.
Right. We could only hope for a UFC Hawaii. Could only hope for something like that, man. But what else? What else is in the big news? Anything else big news happening today?
Big. Well, we got the Super Bowl coming up. That's pretty big
tomorrow.
We
got the Super Bowl
less than 24 hours away. We got the Super Bowl, the big game over here.
So what? Who's gonna win the Super Bowl?
You know, I'm going. You know, I'm personally, of course, a Giant fan, being from New York. But you know, so I hate Tom Shady and the Patriots. So I'm going go fly, Eagles fly, baby, all the way.
So
what about you?
Oh yeah, so Eagles. That's right.
Yeah, Eagles big underdog right now. Well, they're 5-point underdog, but their starting quarterback that they had all year got hurt.
It's just so amazing how consistent the the Patriots are.
Unbelievable.
Isn't it
Consistent
just-
at cheating, I would say.
Well,
Don't forget.
I mean-
Consistent at cheating. But yes, no.
No,
They are very good.
You know,
but
it's saying people cheat. This is we're in an MMA arena. Saying people are
It-
cheating is.
hey,
I guess
what
they call that
well,
excuses. They're
well,
gonna call
well,
that excuses.
well, I guess when you have
Well,
Bill Belichick and all those guys, not big fans of theirs at all. But you know, but like they say, I guess, hey, if you're not cheating, you're not trying hard enough to win. Sometimes they say, right? So there you go. So I guess.
Jeez, I don't know. I haven't been following football as much as I should have been lately because everybody's still following it. I kind of after Dallas Dynasty went down and Emmitt Smith and Aikman and then and then it was just I kind of. But then I used to collect the cards, the whole thing, all that stuff. But that's some fun stuff.
Yeah, no, big football fan. Big game tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Definitely.
So your Eagles? Eagles are gonna
guarantee. Well, you know what, man. I'm hoping the Eagles win. I'll tell you that. I could not stand. I won't even be able to watch football. I feel like if these guys win another one. But I'm really going Eagles and yeah, fly Eagles, fly, baby.
Man, right on, man. And like I said earlier, man, the way you can. Way we always dreamed to use this service was, you know, the service that bjpen.com is offering, the play-by-play radio is, you know, and you can't make the fight, you know, and you're busy and you're stuck in your car or, you know, you're stuck with the kids or whatever you're doing and you know, you just to turn it on, listen to the radio. And people have been asking us about video, but I don't know. I don't think there's any need to look at three ugly guys sitting over here, sitting down in a chair.
Three bold guys.
Yeah, what's the point, you know? So from there, that's just it. We just want to keep you up to date with all the play-by-play and everything going on with all the big fights from MMA to boxing to whatever it may be. And this is where we are, play-by-play radio. This is what we do.
Right on, trying to do our best right here. Just waiting for this next fight to happen.
Wow, talk about a beast right here, man. Look at this big fight right there. Marlon Vera coming up right there. Douglas Silva de Andrade. He looks tough, man. This guy just was showing some of his highlights. Both guys, they look awesome.
Tough. This whole card actually looks pretty tough.
First time, I feel like I should know these guys, but most of these guys, I think this is the first time I'm seeing them. And I noticed that already from the Francis Ngannou card when he fought. I mean, I should have said the Stipe Miocic card when Stipe and Francis or Stipe when he fought. When they fought for the title, there was I didn't really know the fighters on the bottom, and you would think in your head, because that's what it was always advertised as, was the Super Bowl of mixed martial arts. But now the thing is just so big, and it's just so much levels and layers. I mean, you just well, you know, and I guess you just can't go like, oh, this is Pop Warner, or this is whatever, and you know, I guess they're just all in the NFL. No, but you know, but yeah, I don't. That's just what it is, and how else are you gonna do it? You're not going to stunt your growth, and so that's just a beautiful thing that the sport is just growing and growing. That you know, and we follow the sport. You know, I mean, we're not going to say we follow more than everybody, but we know certain things. You know, somebody could beat us a couple of days ahead or whatever, just because we might have been busy doing something, right? But
always giving 100% whenever we can here. Like I said, from now on, we'll be broadcasting all kinds of maybe other sporting events, maybe eventually too. We're thinking about
anything. But here we are right now, bjpen.com, looking at their front homepage. So right on the top, Max Holloway issues first social media post following the removal from UFC 222. A photo, McGregor, I guess he took a shot at Holloway, and talking about the Cody Garbrandt and TJ Dillashaw trade shots after the rematch talks fall through. What else is up there on the homepage? Stipe Miocic claims Daniel Cormier hasn't faced anything like him yet. I mean, of course. I mean, it's going to be a good fight. The thing that interests me about that fight, you know, I never know who's going to win a fight, but of course, we already know the beast that Stipe is, how hard Stipe can punch, and of course, we know of how good Daniel is, his skills, and then it's gonna come down to I'm interested. I'm wondering, or is just Stipe too big, and does he just know too much because he did wrestle in college? Does that mean he knows enough to stop Daniel? And then if it's gonna come down to a fight of will, not skill. You know, because if Daniel Cormier cannot rest him, then it could come down to a fight of skill. But if it's going to come down to a fight of will, then it's just two guys with just amazing wills, and they're just gonna beat the shit out of each other, and they're both gonna just smash each other down, right? If this fight isn't won with skill, it's gonna be will, and that's not gonna be good for either guy. It'll be good for us, I guess.
But be good for the fans to watch, but man, they'll take a lot of punishment. That's for sure. They'll give the hospital plenty of work.
Oh man, yeah. But I'm very interesting. But isn't that the night? I guess everybody's talking about it, that they want to do the three title fight, like guys from different champions from different divisions all fight each other or something. Something like Mighty Mouse and TJ.
I've actually spoke to a few guys that actually wouldn't mind seeing something like an older fighter league where the rounds are shorter. Some of the older fighters come back, switch up the rules a little bit, make it a little safer for them, make it a little bit more doable. I've heard some talk about, little buzz about that in our little Hilo town.
Oh man, well, if you're gonna ask me what should the rules be, it should be a 1 minute round, 5 minute rest.
There we go.
Switch it around.
Not
5 minute round, 1 minute rest. You switch it for your full.
Exactly.
Are we here for athletics?
Right.
Athleticism. Are we here for athleticism or what?
We'll see 1 good minute of action instead of 5 minute.
So here we go. Douglas Silva de Andrade versus Marlon Vera. Douglas Andrade, 32 years of age, 5'7", 135 pounds, 68.5 reach. Marlon Vera, 25, 5'8", and here we are. They're gonna step in there in the ring. Joe Martinez from Brazil is announcing Marlon Vera right now. He's 10-4-1, 5'8", 136 pounds, fighting out of Ecuador. Wow, interesting,
Ecuador
man.
Fighter, huh?
You know, this could be the first guy. Well, it's the first one I've ever seen. So, in my history books, I guess. I don't know. There might be more. Look, maybe that's a tattoo.
I've seen some pretty tough guys actually from Ecuador. Believe it or not, in Brooklyn, of all places.
But I believe that. That's for sure. That's for sure, man. Here he is, Douglas Silva de Andrade, 24-2. That's a very good record, folks. 5'7". He looks like a fighter. He looks like you wouldn't want him showing at your house. No, he looks like you wouldn't want him showing up at your house. If you had no skills, and he showed up at your house.
This guy doesn't need a mask for Halloween. Let's just put it that way.
Oh man, this is gonna be good. Oh, Camila Albuquerque.
Oh, here we go.
Man, this is gonna be good right here. Here they are. They're moving around.
Here we go. These guys seem much more relaxed as the referee gets them started. Boom, they touch gloves, and a big left and right by Andrade as he still pressures for Vera. Vera kicks. A kick by Andrade. Andrade still pressing forward. A faint left. Vera still circling near the cage. Very relaxed, both fighters at the moment. A little bit of a slow start, some jabs, a good feeling out process as Andrade keeps him against the cage.
Man, Andrade looks like he's in shape, man. He's ripped. He looks big. And Vera, he looks pretty just smooth and calm, man. He doesn't mind. This is his this is his first fight.
Looks like a walk in the park for him right here.
Yeah. Looks like he's
very calm, very relaxed. And there goes some action. They exchanged a few blows, a couple of kicks.
Yep, nice work. Nice work by both guys right now. They're still kind of feeling each other out. 1 minute in, and here we go. Right kick to the body by Andrade. Here we are. So this is Brazilian and Ecuadorian right now. Kind of starting off.
Well, a big kick by Andrade and a left hand by Vera. Vera with a knee kick. A big right hand by Andrade. Andrade still circles him. Vera circling against the cage. Andrade pressuring him, trying to keep him close. A big kick by Andrade. But Vera another kick by Vera. Oh, a big right hand just misses by Andrade.
Left hook looked like it stunned Andrade a little. I don't know. Looked kind of like he didn't see it coming in, but he's back and they're going right now, moving all around. Andrade lifting up his chin, like go ahead, take a punch, and now he's doing some head movement. Andrade's really mixing it up and moving around. Vera with a front kick to Andrade's face. Left, right, by Andrade. Right kick by Andrade. Vera catches the kick. Now Andrade's on the defense. Vera punching him against the fence, holding him. Vera attacking Andrade now. Andrade backing up, giving a little bit of real estate up to Vera right now. Vera coming forward.
Yeah. Vera nice and posed. The men are in the middle of the ring circling. A big kick by Vera gets checked. Andrade pushing forward.
Here we go. Andrade with a couple punches.
Andrade is definitely the aggressor here as he swings. Oh, but gets caught by the left as he swings coming in.
Here we go. Here we go right now, Vera. Moving around. Andrade just kind of stiff. Andrade seems stiff right now, just kind of moving in. Andrade with a straight up right kick. Left right by Andrade. Vera moving around.
Yeah. Both men circling in the middle still. Couple left jabs by Andrade. Miss Vera. Vera still circling away. A big right hand misses Vera. Andrade still pressuring forward. Big left kick by Vera as Andrade taunts him in. A right kick by Vera pushes away Andrade. A left kick to the knee by Andrade and a right hand to the body. Both miss. Andrade still pressing forward. Not the most action right now, but both men definitely still in there. Lefts and rights by Andrade just miss as both men circle back into the middle. Right kick by Andrade gets parried. Vera in the cage blocking some punches now as Andrade presses forward trying to mount some type of offense. Right kick backs Vera up.
Here we go. Andrade moving around. Both guys standing in the middle of the ring. Nobody looks like they
no serious damage. Huh?
Yeah, no good positions landed or no good knockout. But Andrade just went for a knockout punch right there with an overhand right just now. Vera luckily got out of the way. Kind of just two guys fighting at a distance, just checking their range. That's what this looks like. But don't get me wrong, they'll go here and there every once in a while. 1 minute left in the round.
Yeah, there'll be some exchanges right here.
Here we are. Left. Okay, both men just circling each other. Double jab by Andrade. Left uppercut by Andrade. Left hook by Andrade. Vera with a right kick to the leg. Left liver shot by Andrade. Moving around. Andrade using head movement. Right kick to Vera's leg. That was probably the best kick of the fight. Maybe the best punch for Andrade. Best shot for Andrade. And here we go. Andrade moving around. Andrade uses a lot of fakes. Here he goes with takedowns. Takes Vera down. So is he a jiu-jitsu guy? He looks like he could actually be a jiu-jitsu guy. And I thought he was a kickboxing guy. But here he goes with kind of like the Kimura. Vera's locked up a Kimura here while he's standing. Vera's leaning against the fence. Now he's trying to do like a judo throw from there. Andrade powers him down, throws him down to the ground, rips his arm out, starts landing some big ground and pound. Vera kicks a little bit. The round is over.
Oh, good action towards the end of the round. Definitely good action.
But who won that? Who won that round? That's the kind of round. Who would you say won that one? That's tough.
Well, that's a pretty tough one to tell you the truth. Man, they both exchanged some good blows, definitely for sure. Man, let's just see what happens in the second round. Yeah, that was pretty much. What do you think?
I think I guess Andrade pressed action, but so did Vera.
I would almost call that maybe a dead even.
Yeah,
draw maybe that round.
Yeah, it seemed like a very even fight. Andrade pushing the pressure, but Marlon Vera countering well. So I would like to see the hit count and see what actually landed.
Yeah, it's definitely for sure. That would be interesting to see.
Man. So what else? What else? Good.
What else do we got here, guys?
Man, what a good night, though, folks.
Here we go. Second round.
Here we go. Fights on again. Here we go. Both men looking at each other.
And the ref starts the fight. Both men. Oh, he goes to touch gloves and it's denied in the center. A left kick by Vera. Another right kick by Vera. Both men just standing in the center, not moving back. Boom. They're circling now. Not too much going on. A big left kick by Vera and a right hand by Andrade. Both miss. A right kick by Andrade to the body as Vera now backs up towards the cage. Boom. A right hand lands by Vera as Andrade tries to push in forward. Vera still backing up. A big right hand by Andrade to the body.
Yep. Here we go. Andrade is moving around. Left kick to the leg, like the left knee kick to the leg. Vera, both guys just keeping their distance. Vera coming in with some jabs. What do you think, man? This is it's kind of they're just both just kind of circling each other. I'm sure they both spent a lot of energy the first round, but looks like Andrade's throwing the more big punches, and Vera's using his jab, kind of like fighting from a distance, and they're kind of just coming in, swinging, wild but powerful, wild but powerful shots. And also I would say it's coming from Andrade, and then Vera's shots are more like a double jab, a jab and a double jab. Here we are, left punch from Vera. Vera actually has a cut on his right eye. His face is starting to bleed down. The blood has gotten out to his chin now. Here we are. Andrade, left hook by Andrade. Right on that cut. Oh, he doesn't look like he likes it. Yeah, he looks like he wanted a time. He didn't like getting hit in that. Here we go. He's attacking that cut, kneeing it. He's starting to run now. Vera's starting to run. Andrade's chasing him. Vera with a kick. Andrade with the right hand. Andrade with a left hook after that cut again. Andrade moving his head. Vera with a kick. Vera knows that he's got to fight back now. So this is turning into a dogfight. Here we go. Andrade sees that he could hurt that cut. He could finish him off. Andrade actually a very, very smart fighter. Andrade, big left uppercut. He's a beast too, man. He's in great shape. He's coming in with some powerful punches right now. I respect Vera for being in the ring right now with this guy. Vera's the real deal too. Here we are, another big punch by Andrade. Andrade breathing heavy but coming forward right now. Was gonna come with another right hand. Andrade grabbing at Vera's hands while he's stalking him all around the ring. Vera with another leg kick, a left jab. Andrade's moving, still stalking. Vera coming with the jab. Here is
Yep. Andrade just relentlessly keeping a pressure on Vera, not giving him any room to breathe. And all Vera seems to can do is counter. But he is in there. He's not going down anytime soon. Boom! Oh, a big right hand and another left pushes him back as Vera tries to run back towards the cage. Another left hand by Andrade. Spinning kick just misses. Boom! And now Vera seems to have Andrade against the cage. Boom! Both men not backing down. A left jab by Vera just misses as the fight slows down a bit. Andrade still pushes forward with a right and a left. Vera back with another left and a right, pushing him back. A big left hand by Andrade, just misses. Great fight. A big left-handed left kick by Vera. Right hand by Andrade. Flying knee and spinning hand by Vera. Boom. Both men back in the center of the cage. Spinning back fist by Andrade. Boom. Left jab by Andrade. Both men in the center of the ring again. Right kick by Vera keeps Andrade at bay. Left body shot and right hook by Andrade. Yep. Both men not backing down. Andrade still pushing forward as Vera just looking for his shots. Spinning kick by Andrade. Boom, Vera coming forward now. Right hands. Still coming forward. Lefts, another left. And what a fight.
What a fight it is, you're right. Unreal.
55 seconds left in this fight. Left kick by Vera. Left jab by Andrade. Left right by Vera. Now the two men. Right kick by Vera that just misses. Andrade with a left jab. Both guys just circling each other right now. Good pace, though. This is just a blow-for-blow fight. Andrade with upper overhand rights and knees. Comes back with a left jab. They look like they're fighting in the third. They look like they're fighting for the right.
You're right. Wow.
Like this is the end of the fight. This is a good fight. Both guys, they don't want to give it up. That's when you see guys, right, that don't want to give it up.
These are the fights we want to see. Oh, big kick to the head.
Wow. I'm never going to forget these guys. What a good fight.
Yeah, the match is with 10 seconds left. They clinch into the cage as Andrade goes for a takedown. He's now in the back of Vera. Vera still on his feet. Back elbows by Vera as they're against the cage, and the round ends.
Unreal. Great fight.
Yeah.
Vera definitely taking some punishment, bleeding from that eye over there, looking a little tired, took some big blows. Yeah, this fight's starting to turn around.
Yeah, a big round for Andrade. He definitely kept the pace on there, and towards the end seemed to have the better conditioning. So this is the round, and he seems real confident. I expect him to come out and keep that same pace. And but Vera, he's no joke, man. We'll see what happens.
No,
anything can happen, guys.
Vera is very, very, very tough. They said an excellent fight. Vera took a lot of punishment, but at the same time, he was fighting back and fighting tooth and nail. So you never know, anything can happen. But excellent fight though, as we look forward to the third round coming up. What else we got here going on?
Some college basketball.
Yeah, well, I don't know where you guys are, but it was a beautiful day in Hawaii today. I was looking at some replays.
Let's see what's coming up next then, guys. As we wait for the next round. Oh, here we go. Round 3 begins. Both men's touch gloves in the center. Big left hand by Andrade. As Vera just gets out of the way. Vera with the jab. Andrade shakes out his hands and gets caught with a left jab by Vera. Vera with the right hand. Clinches with Andrade. Knees by Vera. And a right hand by Vera. A left to the body by Vera. And a left kick. And another left hand by Vera. Oh, Andrade. Oh, left big flying left knee by Vera. As Andrade is now getting the pressure put on him. Boom, Andrade backing up now, using his countering methods as Vera comes forward with lefts and rights and lefts and front kicks. Boom, an elbow just misses bad for Vera as Andrade catches him with a big right hand. Boom, the both men are back in the center of the cage as the fight slows down a bit. Boom, a left kick to the knee by Andrade as both men just pace each other out. They exchange left jabs right in the center of the cage. Yep, again, both men are in there to win this. Big right hand by Andrade backs up Vera as he circles back into the center. Big left kick and another left hand by Vera. Yep, good fight. A big right kick by Andrade and a left jab by Vera. Another left jab and a right hand by Andrade. Just miss. Both men not wanting to give up the center of the octagon. Vera gets caught with the right hand as Andrade now starts pushing forward. Vera circles back in, not wanting to give up the center. Left high kick by Vera misses. Right kick to the knee by Vera, keeping him at bay. Big left and right by Andrade as he pushes Vera back to the cage. A left jab by Andrade. Vera with some uppercuts and left hands as he circles out. Vera circling towards the ring. A big right hand and a push kick from Vera. Vera now on the cage now.
Here we go. Left jab by Andrade. Andrade doing head movement. Left jab by Andrade again. Vera with a big left kick. Andrade with a left jab. Both guys move. Vera with a big left hand. And then he switches back to orthodox. Vera with a right kick. Now Andrade with a big right kick to Vera. Here we are. Vera trying to parry the punches. Comes to the left hook. Andrade, though, he's got some good accuracy and timing. Vera swings to the left hook and misses. Andrade right to the body.
Yeah. And a left hand by Andrade. Big high kick by Vera. Pushes him back as they both get back to the center of the ring. Yeah, they do not want to give up the center, folks. As action slows a little bit. Andrade throwing some feints. Another left hook by Andrade. Backs up Vera. Vera dodging some punches now. Covering up. A left uppercut just misses for Andrade. A right kick to the leg by Vera. As Andrade fakes with a left kick and a big right just misses Vera's head. Double jab by Vera. Pushes him back. Boom. They're both men back in the center again. Boom. Andrade with a right and a left pushes Vera back. Vera with another left right and a spinning backhand by Andrade. They're both men are swinging for the fences near the cage. Boom. Now they circle back to the center. Left kick by Vera. Left jab by Andrade. Both men still in the center, not giving up an inch. Boom. A right kick by Vera. Andrade catches it. Vera pulls his leg away. Boom. Both men on the side of the cage now. A jab by Andrade. Another jab by Vera. Right hand just misses for Andrade. And he's winging punches, Andrade. Got to give it to him. He's going for the finish or every punch. Both men back in the center. Both men show some noticeable exhaustion right now. Boom. Oh, but Andrade still looks fast and powerful. Vera still pushing forward, though. Boom, a left hand and a right high kick by Vera and a push kick by Vera. Boom, both men still in the center. A right hand by Andrade. Vera pushing back to the center with jabs. Boom, Vera now giving him his fingers. Boom, left hand by Andrade. Left hook by Vera. Another left kick by Vera and a right hand. Andrade with another right hand, pushing him back to the center of the cage. Lefts and rights by Vera. 45 seconds left. A big right elbow by Andrade. And another elbow by Andrade. Vera back to the center of the cage. Boom. 35 seconds left. Vera with a high kick. Right hand to the body by Andrade. Left hand still in the center of the cage. Right push kick by Vera. Boom. Left hands. Left hand by left and a big right pushes Vera into the cage as he bounces off like a wrestling match. Boom. A big right hand by Andrade as they clinch up into the cage. Vera pushes off and centers back to the center. Boom. A big jab by Andrade. Andrade still trying to keep him in the cage. 10 seconds left. Flying knee by Vera. Just misses. Spinning right back fist by Andrade. Andrade gets caught with a big hand by Vera. They exchange blows nonstop till the end of the round. Flying knees and are very, very confident Andrade at the end.
Wow. Unbelievable. What action that was, huh?
Yeah, the end of the fight, you guys.
And I think we definitely have a winner here.
Wow. Andrade is in great shape. Look at him, still moving around. Great. What a war. Man. What a war.
Yeah, nonstop pace that last round. Unbelievable athletes there. Andrade definitely kept that pace towards the end. Vera definitely tried to push a good pace in the beginning, and Andrade just went with it. And as the went later in the round, Andrade kept the pace. And man, what a fight!
Man, seemed like Andrade had like a Street Fighter style mentality. It was like a Street Fighter style, coming in with power punches, and it's like a little Mike Tyson, the guy. But look at that, Vera went the distance and was just going too. He was a beast, huh? Two guys. What does a casual MMA fan think about a fight like that, Sean?
Man, I'm telling you right now, if you weren't an MMA fan, oh man, now you would be after watching that fight. That was definitely good action, to guarantee.
So tell us what it's like. How did the first time you become an MMA fan? Just from hearing it.
I'll tell you the truth. I'll be quite honest with you, BJ. I was always a boxing guy, and then I moved out here 11 years ago, and my friend introduced me to you, and he was like, "Oh, this is BJ Penn," and I was like, "Okay, I never heard of you, honestly." And I was like, "Okay," I was like, "Well, have you won anything?" And you were like, "Yeah, I got 2 belts, in 2 different weight. I was in 2 different weight divisions." So I was like, "Wow, okay." I said, "Well, this guy must be pretty badass." Right on, nice to meet you. And then started watching your fight.
What was that? Your introduction to MMA? Or?
Well, everyone knew Chuck Liddell. Like, you know, Chuck Liddell pretty much was a world famous, I would say, right? Got everyone into MMA. Everyone heard of, even if you didn't know much about MMA, but everyone knew Chuck Liddell, I felt. But then meeting you definitely got me more into watching the sport and really enjoying the sport. And like I said, I was always a boxing guy, but this is so much more diverse. You know, you get to see so much more different skills. And
here he is. We'll bring him out soon because we got him to talk about a bunch of things. But here we are. Here we are right now. They're gonna say here they go. They gave the unanimous decision to Douglas Silva de Andrade. It's what we expected.
Yeah, you can't argue with the decision. Douglas did put on a great performance. And here we go with the interview.
There we go.
Yeah. So
as we're trying to hear,
he's talking right now in Portuguese, of course. So he's 25-2, 1 no contest. And right now he's just talking in Portuguese.
As we're waiting for the translation.
And thank you. I hear him saying thank you to Dana White.
We have the translation.
That was a very tough fight, very tough opponent. I'm glad I had the opportunity to fight him. Said it must feel great to fight in Brazil. Who do you want to fight next, Andrade? He's saying, looks like he's saying everybody. I don't know if he's
ready for anybody, this guy.
Yeah, he's got to be. It's like he fights for everybody. Great to fight in Pará. I started my career here. He check on his next step. He's a humble guy. Tough guy, tough and humble.
Guy. Yes, that's what you like to see. You like to see humbleness too, right? As he prays, as he bows down, right on.
That's
respect.
Yeah, just
there we go.
Look at that, tough sport, man. Blessing to anybody who can be in it, man. I wish I was in there right now. You know, it's just a wonderful sport.
Either be humble or be humbled.
Oh man, you know it. You disrespect the sport will disrespect you quick. Man, right here, the move of the fight. Who is the move of the fight?
Yeah, just the nonstop pressure by Andrade, slamming Vera, kind of keeping the pressure against the cage, and every punch, which is unrelenting, finishing power.
Man, he throws his punches with power, man. Look at him. He's just a tough guy. He actually holds his chin up and stuff when he punches, but he's just a tough guy. He can take the abuse, you know.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
He looks like a wild man out there, and those are the guys that they get far, and he's gonna do good. Right now,
we got the big boys
so it's coming up.
Yeah, we got the big boy.
Yeah, I'm still interested.
Tim Johnson,
Machida versus
15.
Tim Johnson, number 15, versus Marcelo Gom, 6-0. Wow, just look at this. This is just becoming more like boxing every day.
It really is.
Now there's a lot of like guys with like undefeated records. I mean, it's hard, man. It's hard, but I guess just guys are so good. They're building up and they're understanding the sport, and it must be that the coaches in them are understanding it and they're just doing it all perfect. And it's just all these guys. It's just all perfect.
Coming a small world. It's a small world out there nowadays. Not like it used to be. Now everyone learning all different types of styles and techniques from all over the world.
And taking it further than we ever took it, because they were already doing the moves younger than we were. And that's what it is.
You look at athletes in any type of sport, everyone, they're getting better, evolving quicker, stronger, faster.
Right. You would have to think the Patriots of today would just wipe out the Packers of Lombardi's Packers. You'd have to think they'd wipe out Lombardi's Park. They'd probably just push them around even. Like little kids.
These guys are so big and strong.
But those guys were tough though. Right? But then it's easy to say, right? Yeah. It's just tough. I mean, you see the guys out there. I mean, even like when the boxing, when you started seeing like Evander Holyfield and Riddick Bowe, like and Lennox Lewis, and then of course Tyson and that
Iron Mike, baby.
You know, just all those times. Yeah. And the boxers. You would have had to think the boxers are getting better, right? You would have had to have wondered like how would Holyfield and Norton win, or Holyfield and Frazier.
I gotta say, being from Brooklyn, born and raised, Tyson fights, man, Brooklyn, man, unbelievable. Everyone was glued to a set watching Tyson. It was like the Super Bowl every time he fought. Man, you wouldn't want to miss a second with that guy fighting.
What was it like, man? Tell us about the electricity. Here's a guy who just, you know what I mean? Who would love to know what that was like.
The worst thing is that you, like I said, you had to be in a TV set because you never know, it could be over in a few seconds. That's the only thing. So you had to make sure wherever you're going to see a Tyson fight, you had to make sure you were there a good half hour before it started, before that match actually started, because it can end that quickly.
Oh, yeah. Iron Mike. Man, here we are. Look at they're talking about Luke Rockhold and Yoel Romero. That is just amazing fight, two amazing, nice guys, man. Just two beasts,
Yeah, two warriors for sure.
What do you think about this? Let's get a casual fan's opinion about Luke Rockhold and Yoel Romero. Come on, Sean B.
Come on, Shawnee B. I like Rockhold. I'm a fan of his, actually, man. But I don't know. I'm just gonna go back to the fight that I really want to see is Edgar. I want to see Edgar and Max fight, man. That's my own personal favorite one I really want to see. But yeah, we'll just have to wait till they get healed to two of these guys and they can start rumbling. But
well, is it? Well, that's because that. But you're not saying it's because this isn't like, because this is an interim or whatever. Yeah. Is that why you're like, this is a great fight, but it's interim? It's like, to me, it's an interim championship. And because we know Frankie and Holloway, that's an unbelievable match for the real belt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly. And what would be interesting, which, you know, I hope it doesn't happen in a sense, but if Frankie would happen to win, that would be the second time he got it from a local Hawaiian boy. He got his championship belt. So, yeah, let's see Edgar go down. You know what I mean? Let's not see him succeed this time.
No. Well, you know, I can't say. You know what I mean? It's a great fight. It's a great fight because you got Max Holloway, so much momentum, so strong, so good, so young, Hawaii boy. Yeah. You know what I mean? Wiped out Aldo twice, and then you got Edgar, and then like I really can't really say anything against Edgar because you know he bested
Yeah.
me in the ring.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Yeah.
what, how am I going to bet
Yeah.
against Edgar?
Exactly.
And then you always want to go for the Hawaii boy,
right.
and just you know, it's a great fight.
It's gonna be a great fight.
I would
That's
have
why
to
I'm
say,
looking forward to it.
I would have to say Max is the favorite.
You know,
in my eyes, looking at it.
Max would be the favorite. You would think, yeah.
Right,
And,
but
and
just because of momentum. Yeah.
Start of the next fight right here. We got the heavyweights coming on.
Here we are. Oh, showing Ngannou knocking
Alistair, look at
out Alistair Overeem.
Overeem, what a beast. Doesn't it seem like he always gets one fight, gets a championship title? I don't get it, and then loses.
Now, well,
but he is. I am a fan of his, though. We actually met him. Very nice guy. Loves playing that soccer game though a little too much, I would say. But
no, but he's he's a smart guy.
Smart guy, very smart, intelligent guy. Yes,
I like him a lot.
He's intelligent.
Yeah, I like him. He's always the most nicest guy to me, and I really do. He's got some major skills. He's got some major skills, man. So here we go. Tim Johnson versus who's he against? Fighting Tim Johnson, fighting Marcelo Gomez. Okay. Right here. Interesting.
Big boys.
Big boys. Yeah, everyone likes to see the heavyweights, right? Never know.
Undefeated Marcelo Gomez, 6-0. One fight in the UFC against Christian Colombo. First round submission, rear naked choke. Yeah, he's 5 KOs, 1 submission.
Yeah, so if you don't want to keep sitting there and keep pressing the refresh button to watch the play-by-play from any other website out there or whatever, unless it's bjpen.com, of course, you can always tune to play-by-play radio. And here we are, man.
Exactly, man. What a wonderful thing, huh? Modern day technology.
Right. Man, it's just following a sport we love. That's all it is. You know, it's just
having fun with it. Just having fun with it. That's all it's about.
Look at Timothy Johnson, 32 years old, 6'3", 264. Extreme Couture, must be a Vegas boy.
Yeah.
Oh, Fargo, North Dakota. I knew some other guys from North Dakota that lived in Vegas too. Yeah. The Beery, Mark and Scott Beery, the black belts, jiu-jitsu black belts. Yeah, my old alumni with me. Yeah, but North Dakota. Yeah, pretty sure they actually worked when it was on the mat. Because I remember when, on the mat. That was actually my first. That was the MMA Fight Shop on the mat. They're still around, I'm sure. You can check them out, of course, on themat.com. And they were actually my first sponsor of all time from the jiu-jitsu days. And actually just reminding me of the Beery brothers, Mark and Scott, that they just, you know, yeah, they're legendary jiu-jitsu guys from Vegas. Awesome guys. They worked at on the mat. One of them worked it on the mat. Missed those guys. Wonder what they're up to. Okay, but here we are. Now we're coming along. Timothy Johnson, 11 wins, 5 KOs, 4 submissions, and 2 decisions, 4 losses. And he's fighting Marcelo Gomez, 6-0. A lot of undefeated guys, man.
Yeah, so many guys.
And is this how they're gonna start doing it like boxing, where like now he goes 7-0? They know he's got something, but they're putting Timothy Johnson's name first, so he must be the favorite.
Right.
If you're gonna put him first, but I would say this is almost in a way some kind of crossroads fight. Well, not really for Timothy Johnson. Well, 4 losses, 11-4. I don't know.
How did he do in his last fight?
Yeah, what was his last one? Lost to Junior Albany, win against Daniel.
Wins and losses throughout the UFC.
Oh, he fought a bunch of fights. Oh, this guy's the real deal.
Yeah.
I apologize. I just didn't know. Yeah, no, I should have known. Oh, he's been. Jeez.
So his losses came in the
UFC.
UFC.
No, I met this. I had to know Tim. I don't know Tim then. Dude, too much punches. I took too many punches already. Here we are. Travis View. I remember that. Tim fought Travis View in Dakota at the Fall Brawl in 2014. Wonder if I was there. Alex, let me see who he's fighting. Let's see Marcelo Gomez. Let's take a look at him.
6 wins.
9-15-92. He's
all first round.
All first round. Wow. All knockouts.
Wow.
And 1 submission.
Wow, that, as we would say, that sounds like one hammer.
right? And number 15, a young kid from Queso, Marcelo Gom, 25 years old, 6'3", 247 pounds, 75.5-inch reach. Tim Johnson, 6'3", 263 pounds, 77.5-inch reach. Wow, this is interesting, huh?
Very interesting
fight. And so he's in Brazil. So here we are. I keep seeing the UFC Fight Pass. I keep thinking this is UFC Fight Pass. Marcelo Gom, fighting out of Pitangui, Sao Paulo, Brazil. Right on. Yeah. Look at him. He looks like he's ready.
Looks like he's ready.
Right on. His whole family, everybody can watch.
Yeah, looks good.
There he is. What an honor to be in there.
Looks relaxed.
Yeah.
Looks calm.
Yeah.
Very calm, relaxed.
Look at this guy. He's been in here many times. I know this guy.
Not his first rodeo. Yeah, he looks real good. Tim Johnson looking relaxed, looking ready to go. Definitely a veteran here. Yeah.
Here he is.
Pacing a little bit.
Yeah. Man, I've just been out of the loop if I haven't seen this guy, because this guy's had so many fights.
Right.
He's going to be like, BJ, you forgot me? Let's see, Osiris Maya. I'm sure he's a jiu-jitsu black belt or something. You know, the refs in Brazil are well equipped to handle the job at hand. So, because that's what this sport is about, the skill. Okay, here we go, play by play.
Okay, they both touch gloves in the center, and they're feeling each other out right now as Johnson circling around. Left hand by Johnson, and Golm just standing right in front of him. That's it, Perry. Parries it easily. Golm stalking him. Johnson rushing in. Right kick by Golm.
Nice kick.
Golm very relaxed in there. Johnson with a left hand that just straight misses. Golm with another kick, leg kick. Johnson pushing forward. Still not too much action yet. A right hand by Johnson as Golm circles back to the center of the cage. Both men back in the center, feeling each other out. Left, right by Johnson as Golm circles out. Yeah, Golm being a little hesitant at the moment. Lefts and rights by Johnson. And a right knee by Johnson as they clinch in the center of the cage. A tie clinch by Johnson as he's still content to hold him. Right hands by Johnson to the body. 3 right hands and a body lock. A right knee by Johnson as Golm tries to maneuver him towards the cage. Another left knee by Johnson. Johnson definitely landing more shots at the moment. A small right hand by Golm and a right knee. Golm very relaxed, trying not to use too much energy. Johnson holding him against the cage. Right knee to the leg by Johnson and another left knee to the leg. Johnson using good head control against the cage. Golm fights his way off. Both men back in the center, still in the clinch though. Johnson with the body lock and more big knees to the body of Golm. Golm tries to circle him off, but Johnson putting that extra 20 pounds on him. Both men still clinching. Johnson with a body lock, trying to get a trip in. A big knee by Johnson, and Golm almost trips him down. But Johnson escapes. Johnson using great head control, and an uppercut by Johnson catches Golm. Johnson breaks away, and Golm presses forward.
Finally,
Golm, a left hand by Golm. We'll see if how Johnson's energy holds up. Oh, a big left hand by Johnson lands as both men go back to the center. Right kick by Golm. Johnson is still has the power to keep him at bay. Golm with some jabs, still feeling it out, trying to stay relaxed, bouncing around, in and out. Not too much action yet from Golm. Johnson with another right hand and a left hand by Johnson.
Now he's bringing it.
Golm trying to evade, circling at the moment. Right uppercut by Golm. Johnson clinches again as both men stay in the center, clinched. Johnson pushing forward, and Golm's content to keep holding. Johnson with some left hands to the body. A body lock by Johnson. Left knee by Johnson. Johnson trying to push him towards the cage. They get to the cage, and Johnson goes towards his legs. Boom, good pressure. The left knee by Johnson. Johnson definitely taking control of the fight with the most landing. Still holding against the cage, trying to catch his breath with some knees, softening him up. Not too much action at the moment as the men are just clenched into the side. Foot's more leg leg knees by Johnson as he holds him against the cage.
Johnson leaning on him, looking to work his head in there. He's got the left underhook, trying to work that right underhook in. Just pushing Golm up against the fence. Golm body locks and reverses, pushes Johnson against the fence, lands a knee.
Nice.
Johnson's cut. Johnson's got a cut on his eye. Gomes lands a nice elbow. Now he's coming in. Now Gomes is on the attack, kneeing Johnson's legs. Johnson's fighting back, though. They're both gold body locks. Gomes looks like he's going to break away. Nice uppercut by Johnson. Both guys moving around. Gomes moving, feeling him out. Nice right kick by Gomes. Johnson blocks it perfectly with his elbow. Actually surprising. He just taught me a technique right there. Gomes with a jab. Johnson with a right hook. Johnson is a great fighter, man. I apologize for not watching this guy fight before. Let's see this. Johnson's moving good. I like this guy. No wonder why he's got so many fights in the UFC. Body lock by Johnson. Landing knees on Gomes right now. Looks like he might be trying to push Gomes up to the fence. Yes, he is. He has Gomes back against the fence. Now he's putting the head pressure, putting his head into Gomes' face and kneeing Gomes by the legs. Almost trips Gomes down with some judo inside trip.
30 seconds.
30 seconds left. And from here, Johnson working his head in. And,
not too much action. Johnson just holding him against the cage. Gomes trying to escape, but 15 seconds left. Not too much energy should be wasted, really. It looks like it'll be finished towards the end. 10 seconds left. Some right hands by Johnson. The ref letting him know.
There we go. Now Timmy's letting him up. There he goes, lighting him up. There he goes, holding and locking up. They're both.
Yeah. Good head control as the round ends.
What a good fight. I got a lot of respect for both of those guys, man.
Definitely. Very good fight.
What a
excellent fight. Johnson looking good, man. I'll tell you, man, these guys are tough. That's for sure. Gomes, I would say, beginning was, I would say, losing the round, and then Johnson turned around, and I would say Johnson, was winning the round, and then Gomes came around at the later parts of the round and came back and started really laying it down.
Man, what a good fight, man. I gotta see.
The thing is, it looks like Johnson might get tired than Gomes. I mean, Johnson, I would say, doesn't look like he's in as good shape came into the fight as Gomes. But
you know what, though?
He's a tough guy, though. I gotta say, he's tough.
I've never seen Johnson. I don't know if he ever looks like he's in better shape than that. So I'm.
Right, maybe that's just the way he looks.
Yeah, that could be just the way he looks. And then sometimes there's guys like that, and they're just unbelievable cardiovascular machines, and you can't do nothing. They just keep moving. That's just life.
Yeah.
And some people, they got it.
That's true. I jogged with this guy. I was jogging with this guy, a 220-pound guy. You would never think it.
Here we are. Yeah. Johnson in with a punch.
There's possibly a headbutt that might have caused the cut on his eye, as they just showed a replay. And here we go. Both men back in the center, touch gloves. And as the match starts, some feeling out process in the center. No punches yet. Big left and right by Johnson, and a right uppercut as Gomes just evades. Circles back to both men back into the center of the cage. Oh, right high kick by Gomes, and a right hand, and another right hand.
Oh, there we go. Exchange
blows. Right hand by Johnson. And Johnson gets him in the clinch. Right hand underhook, and trying to grab his leg now.
Big elbows.
Johnson on a double leg. Gomes with vicious elbows to his head as Johnson has to leave the double leg. Gomes pushes him against the fence now with the right underhook. Right knee by Gomes. Johnson could be affected by that last flurry. We'll see what happened there.
Oh, I think
Gomes looking at his corner, looking very, very relaxed. Boom. Johnson with an inside trip, and a left and a right, and another left, trying to break free from the cage. Johnson with his hands down a little bit. Gomes jumping around. Gomes feeling it out. Right kick by Gomes. Both men circle back to the center of the cage. Johnson still pressing forward, though. Using some head movement. Both men feeling out process right now. A couple of jabs by Gomes. Back to the center of the cage. Johnson pushing forward a little bit. Big right kick by Gomes.
Nice.
Keeps him at bay.
That had to hurt a little bit.
As Gomes circles out. Johnson pushes forward again. Both men almost collide head. Big right knee as they clinch. And Johnson now has the body lock again, forcing Gomes back to the cage. This is where Johnson's been being effective the fight, so that's where he wants it. Gomes turns him back out and doesn't let him keep him against the cage this time. Now Gomes using some energy to fend them off. A couple right hands, and Gomes is looking to break now. Big right knee by Gomes
big knee.
As Johnson body locks and pushes him back into the cage. Johnson going for a single leg now on Gomes. He's got to watch out for those elbows. He pulls off, and both men circle out back to the center of the cage.
Well, those elbows could have been trouble.
Yeah, but right hand and a left
nice.
hand by Johnson. Both men trading blows. Johnson pushing forward. Golm relaxed, bouncing around back and forth. Golm now on the offensive, pushing forward. Johnson with the right hand, pushing Golm's back. A right hand misses for Golm as Johnson clinches and back to the cage in the clinch. Johnson using head control. A right knee by Johnson as he keeps Golm against the cage. What a tough fight to judge for this round.
Wow. Excellent.
Johnson holding control, some right knees, and we're just trying to wear out his opponent at the time. More and more knees by Johnson as he holds his opponent in the side, trying to score whatever points he can.
Nice knees by Johnson. Oh, that's gotta hurt right there. Right into the
Golm actually switching this around right now. Got Johnson up against the fence. Now he's leaning on Johnson. They're both fighting for position, trying to pummel their hounds in. A couple rapid punches here and there. Some light knees here and there. A little bit of a harder knee by Golm. But here we are. I mean, both guys are just so slippery at this point. And both guys, looks like Johnson's judo guy or something. Looks like he keeps trying to get his foot in there and get some trips. But they're really fighting for the underhook. Johnson really dominating the left underhook and landing some nice uppercuts with his with his right hand. Some nice body shots, some nice knees by Johnson. I mean, he's winning this round. I mean, he's winning these seconds. It's almost like a riding time in wrestling. What's happening is he's pushing him against the fence and he's landing all this stuff.
Scoring points, getting the points in there.
This is what I guess that they would call octagon control. But in no way is Golm in finished or in any danger. But that can't feel good.
Right there, those big right hand, that right to the face must have hurt. That couldn't have felt good right there. And then he keeps working that knee. I see into the thigh.
Yeah, there has to be some kind of urgency with Golm. Johnson just seems to be stealing the round. It may not be the finishing blows, but he's definitely landing more clean shots and definitely getting the more damage on his opponent. Golm just tries to turn him back into the cage. We'll see what happens here. Left elbow by Golm as they break apart and back to the center of the cage. Johnson with his hands up, Golm bouncing around. Johnson pressing forward. No action yet as both men just backing each other up. Oh, a big left hand connects for Johnson and a right to the body and then right to the hand as they clinch up in the center of the cage. Another big right knee to the body.
Johnson looks like he's kind of taking this fight over with this last combination, and Golm's against the fence, and he actually looks like he's just holding on right now. He's breathing deep. He's actually looking and here Johnson comes with a spinning elbow. This guy is limber. He's light and limber, this guy Johnson.
This guy Johnson, man. I tell you, I'm impressed.
He ain't number 15 in the world for nothing. You know what I mean? Right, I mean, look at that. 15 people in the world, and he's number 15. Yeah. Wow, I mean, out of the 6 billion,
billions of people,
out of the 6 billion on the planet, Tim Johnson's number 15, and it's for a reason.
Wow. Tim Johnson looking pretty good. To tell you the truth. I would have thought, to tell you the truth, in the beginning of the fight, just looking at the two fighters, Golm would have been the man, but looks like Johnson is scoring, doing what he has to do to win this fight, locking him up, just keep scoring.
And you know what is the thing is now they're in the third round, and I'm looking at Golm's record, and he hasn't been out of the first round.
Right.
And I just remember that from when I was fighting, I was getting a lot of quick victories, but it was doing nothing for my experience.
Right.
You know, and then it's like it builds you up quick. Like I was getting main event fights and winning quick, but by the time I came in for a title fight with Jens Pulver, I didn't have the experience I needed. And that's what could happen to Marcelo Golm in this third round right here.
Well, to tell you the truth, I think this next round is going to be bad for Golm. I'm going to predict. I'm going to go ahead and say that he's going to lose this next round. I don't think he's going to get knocked out or severely hurt or anything. But, yeah, he looks like he's getting tired. He's getting winded. Not used to going more than one round. And let's see what happens.
Really, huh?
I'm starting to go Johnson. I'm starting to be a Johnson guy.
That was just a casual fan, man. Like I said, he's a football, baseball, and UFC fan. That comes from the public, folks. That comes from the public,
baby.
Okay, here we go. The fight comes back on.
Both men did do a big hug in the center of the cage and start out swinging back and forth and pressing each other with some action. Big right hand by Johnson and a big left hand by Johnson. Golm backs up and both men back to the center of the cage. A right kick by Golm gets blocked by Johnson, followed by a right hook by Johnson. A right uppercut fake by Golm as Johnson backs out. Not action yet. Oh, a jab lands for Golm as Johnson still presses forward, though, keeping a left hand and a right hand just missed for Johnson. Johnson still trying to keep the pressure. A jab by Golm keeps Johnson back a little bit. A right kick by Gomes spins Johnson around, but not hard one. Johnson still pressing forward, back pressing forward. Left ducks a left jab and a big left uppercut by Johnson, just misses. Gomes see now and though. Gomes backs up now. A big right hand by Johnson and a right to the body as they clinch up again in the center of the cage and body locks.
Working
Johnson with the left underhook and a right on his head and then a tie clinch. Right hands by Johnson and Gomes trying to break free. Johnson holding right hand by Johnson as both men are still in the center. Gomes breaks away and circles out. Back to the center of the cage. Gomes still bouncing around though, not looking too tired. No. But there is a sense of urgency. Yeah. He's got to use that energy now. Oh, big nice punches flurry by Johnson. 4 or 5. One big right hand landed.
Left by Johnson, right by Johnson. Here he goes. Kick by Gomes.
I say Gomes does look better to me as he just took a couple of shots though from Johnson landed. But Gomes definitely moving around, looking more lively. Definitely. Oh,
Gomes got caught with a big shot.
Oh, another one. Now he's in trouble.
Oh, Sean
There we go. But Shawnee B predicting.
Did Sean B predict
Let's see
this?
it. Like I said, he's not going to go ahead and knock him out, but he's going to win. I see this guy. Yep.
Wow, he just hit Gomes with some big shots.
Big shots, but still surviving. But he's still surviving.
Yeah, Gomes is on the fence right now. Yeah. And really, if that fence wasn't there, and that big guy leaning on him, right?
Yep, guaranteed.
Could fall down, but
down right now.
But Tim Johnson, by the looks of him, it's like you can't really hold on to him because he's just a guy that sweats. You can't hold on to him, and then he just keeps pummeling in. He must be some kind of Olympic wrestler, Olympic judo guy or something. Number 15 in the world. You look like you're just a painter, but you're number 15 in the world. We gotta find out some more about Tim Johnson. It's our fault. I'm sure we probably wrote many articles on him, but I just haven't seen this. Yeah, this guy.
Yeah, very impressive performance by Johnson as he keeps going against the fit cage. Probably going to win a decision. 2 minutes left as Gomes just can only hold on and try and defend Johnson's slot of knees. Johnson's still going for trip takedowns with his leg. Right, as the referee just breaks up for a little bit of lack of action. 1 minute 45 seconds. Both men back in the center of the cage. Gomes still bouncing around. Johnson pressing forward. Oh, a left hand for Johnson and a right uppercut and a left hook for Johnson. But Johnson almost got caught by a big knee by Gomes. Gomes with a jab. Johnson being a little more cautious from that left knee. A right jab by Johnson. Gomes still moving around, using his footwork. A right jab and a right hook by Johnson. Two big left hands by Johnson.
Let's go, Johnny boy.
As he locks him back into the cage in the body lock. Boom. Left underhook. More knees by Johnson. It's been pretty much the story of this fight.
Yeah.
But impressive performance nonetheless. Boom. Still against the cage. Using some head control. A big knee to the body by Johnson. Gomes can do not much, but just hold him off. More knees by Johnson to the legs as Johnson just unrelenting in his techniques.
Working them both legs, Johnson.
More knees.
Winding up and everything with that knee, right? Knees right to the leg. Johnson just teeing off with those knees to the leg. Gotta hurt as it tied up against the cage. Johnson with a right to the body, right to the face.
Good punches. Good comment, Johnson. Really controlling that head control in there. Nice knee from Johnson. Left hook from Johnson. Looks like he's going to get a takedown here. He's on the back.
Takedown. And this 20 seconds left, boys.
This kid's tough. He's 6-0. Both these guys are tough. Here we go. Two tough guys.
There we go.
It's just like a kid and his uncle. Yeah. Oh, nice shot by him. Now he's jumping. But he's kind of backing up. Nice right hand.
Oh, nice. Exchanges from both fighters. Going yeah. Fight is over. Excellent fight, but like I said, like Brooklyn predicted, I would say that Johnson gets the fight.
Wow, Brooklyn predicted.
Look at that! Gomes fell down to the floor at the end of the fight. You know that went down to the floor.
When the fight was getting over later, he was only running. I'm not running, but just moving like the last 3 seconds, and that's got to be from exhaustion, right?
Got to be. Great fight. So far, we've been tonight.
Shevchenko's fighting tonight? I never knew Valentina Shevchenko was fighting tonight. Got some good fights.
The girl. And she's going down in weight too. First Three more.
Yeah, 3 more. Yeah, 3 more. Sean B's in the house.
Oh! Well, you know, today's a Saturday night. You know, Shawnee Brooklyn got to hit the town. You know, so I don't know how long I can stay here with the boys, but I'll definitely do my best and stay as long as I can. You know, but you know, the phone blows up on Saturday. I got a lot of dates tonight, a lot of people to see, a lot of things to do.
Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
But I'm having a great time with these guys, watching the fights. Yes, very excited about this play-by-play here. Really good stuff here. Really exciting stuff we got here going on.
And like we said, play-by-play, that's what it's about. It's the service we offer. If you can't watch the fight, tell them what it's about.
Hey, you can't watch the fight. You know, you're out in the park playing some ball. Go ahead, punch up BJPenn.com. You know, you can catch the fight anytime, anywhere, whether you're in your car, whatever you're doing. You know, it's a great alternative if you can't be at the set watching it live yourself. All right, here we go. We're about to get the decision here. Let's see. What do we have here? Both fighters are waiting for the... Let's see as they bring both fighters to the middle of the ring. Let me see legs here. What do you?
Yeah, I have to expect it to go to Tim Johnson.
Got to go to Tim Johnson.
He looks like he knows it, and there's the official hand raise.
Yeah, and definitely
unanimous decision.
Unanimous decision. Both fighters respectfully shaking hands in the middle of the ring. Good fight, excellent fight, good action. Yeah. Let's see the move of the fight. About to show it now. Johnson with the left, right to the face. Johnson with the with the hook to the face. And then the swinging elbow. Spinning elbow. Jabs. Johnson teeing off lefts and rights to the face. And then he worked those legs too. Johnson with those vicious knees to the legs. But I gotta say, Johnson,
just looking at it,
Johnson looks like he's hurt too, though, walking out of that ring, huh? He caught a nice shot at the end to the ear.
Medeiros, Ishit Medeiros. I stopped watching and straight listening now. Right on, man. That's why, man. Just relax and just we'll let you know what's happening, man. You got stuff to take care of tonight. Play-by-play radio, BJPenn.com. Got you.
Always in the house, baby. Always in the house.
Yeah, take care of what you got to take care of, man. Don't have to sit in one place. If you got to move around, we're going to keep you up to date.
That's right. Like I said, if you're at the ballpark, go ahead and punch it up on the phone. You know, whatever you're doing, in the car, cruising, getting ready to go out on a Saturday night, you know, just punch us up. Give you all the updates on the fights, what's going on.
Okay, coming up next, Desmond Green versus Michael Prazers. Yep, Desmond the Predator Green, 28, 5'10", 155 pounds. He just coming off a loss against Rustam Kabila by unanimous decision back in September. Before that, he was 1-1. So he's 1-1 in the UFC right now. His first fight was against Josh Emmett. And Michael Prazers.
Wow, both guys look like beasts, yeah? Okay, so 23-2. He fought his only loss to Kevin Lee and Paulo Thiago. That must have been at 170, Paulo Thiago. And then Kevin Lee, and Kevin Lee is an animal. So this is a real deal. This is a crossroads type of fight, man. Who's the red corner? Who's the favorite? Michael Prazers, okay. Desmond Green 20-6. Good fight though. Good fight, man. Both guys. If Desmond Green wins this, he's on the right path. That'll add, like we said, the fight game, it's all about momentum. That'll add a lot of momentum.
Yeah, he seems to be a submission guy. 10 submissions, 23 wins, and a 5-fight winning streak in the UFC right now. Definitely expect to see some amazing stuff from this guy. Desmond Green. Yeah, I don't really know these two guys too well, but like we said, we'll find out who these guys are soon.
Yeah, so far, well, if it's anything like the other fights that we've seen, it's going to be action, I can tell you that. All right.
What?
Yes. So anyway, just waiting for the other fights to come in.
Great to see this already. I'm excited about this fight. This is actually a pretty good card for a free card on Fox.
Right.
You know, the price is right for this card. You know what I mean? Sure. So, you know, this is a good fight. Desmond Green and Michael Prowse, after looking at their records. And then right here, how's this on? Oh, Cachoeira. Is that like what? The Pitbull, Priscilla Pitbull versus Valentina Shevchenko. So that's that's a champion right there. Valentina Shevchenko is the champion. So that's a big fight, and the price is right, man, for this card.
They're just giving it away, huh?
Serious fight right here. Prazeres and Green. You can tell this is
both guys look in great shape, man. I gotta say, both look like they came to the fight.
Lightweights. Lightweights, shape, man.
Yeah. Good shape.
Good guys. Look at that. Bang bang. Wow. This is gonna be
looking at the highlights here, looks like it's gonna be action. Both fighters powerful. Should be interesting.
Yep. Here we go. Prazeres and Green. Gonna be making their way to the octagon soon. Well, Green's pretty good.
Green. Green looks quick. He looks fast.
Yeah, it's first time I've seen both of these guys. So
dreadlocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right
looking in shape too. Looking pretty strong.
Is it Green from
I think
US?
So. I think US, I believe.
Where is it? Desmond Green. Michael Prazeres. Desmond Green fighting out of, where's his, right here. 28 years old, 5'10", 155 pounds, fighting out of Hard Knocks. 365 lightweight, Buffalo, New York.
Oh, Buffalo, New York.
He's fought some guys. He's fought Kabelov. He's fought Josh Emmett. He's fought Martin Brown. He's fought Freeman. He's fought
26 fights.
Wow.
Definitely.
That's good.
Definitely has some experience.
Man, so, and then Prazeres, he's already lost to anyone. Look at him. Look how the shape he's in. So right here.
Shape, 23 and
2. He's beat Berkman, Burnell, Burns. That's all good guys, man.
Impressive record.
He's lost to Lee, and Lee's a beast.
He's a beast, yeah.
And he beat Tyson Love, Thiago, Leandro Silva, Sergio. Wow, he's got this guy.
He's got an impressive record.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not bad, not bad.
Then first one, the decision. And then
what's that?
Kevin Lee decision. Only decisions. So nobody
maybe no big knockout power. Maybe
no, not him. Is him decisions too? Oh yeah, him too. A lot of decisions. You're right. Some submissions. So it looks like what? Then he got out grappled by Paulo Thiago.
Looks like we're gonna have a fight that's gonna go the distance. I'll predict that.
Really? Is that what you think?
I'll predict it's going the distance.
Wow, you did
going on the records.
You did pretty good.
Pass, right?
You didn't pull off your prediction in your last one, but you did pretty darn good. As close as it gets without pulling it off.
I did pull it off. What do you mean?
Well, you said he was gonna get knocked out.
No, I said decision. I said decision.
Okay, decision.
No, I said it was gonna go decision. So the
I
first
thought you
one,
said finish. I apologize.
You kind of changed halfway.
I made my decision. My pick in the second round. So we didn't stop from the beginning, but I did say go decision. But anyway, yeah. Let's see.
Okay, so what else? So now this is I want to see who. Let's see who Cachoeira. Priscilla Cachoeira.
Let's see.
Paraná Vale Tudo.
5'7", 135
Rio
pounds.
De Janeiro,
Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah.
You've been to Rio, right?
Oh, she's got. Look at her, 8-0. Wow, 8-0 versus Shevchenko.
Okay,
I believe she went. This is a 25. 125. They went down. Eh?
That's a good fight. Rosie Duarte. Oh, she went down. 135. I don't know. Late. Amanda Torres.
4 KOs. Half of a fight's a knockout. Watch out.
And half decision.
We might have action.
And then she's fighting Shevchenko. Let's check
Shevchenko.
14 wins, 3 losses. And she's fought some good people. She lost to Amanda Nunes twice. That's her only losses. And then 1 more to Liz Carmouche. Retirement. What happened? But anyway, look at her. She's got a lot of green. A lot of big victories for herself.
Not bad. That should be action. This whole card is packed.
Man.
Even though
for her.
We might not have heard of a lot of these fighters, but man, so far it's been all action.
Yeah. So just talking back to Shevchenko, so she lost to Amanda Nunes. She beat Penn. That's a huge win. And then, of course, that's another huge win, Holly. And then she lost to Amanda. So that was right before the Holly fight. She lost to Amanda. And she beat Cormier. And she's beat everybody, a who's who of everybody down the line. Here we are, Michael Prazeres versus Desmond Green. This is it. Michael Prazeres, 36 years old, from Brazil, 5'6", 161 pounds, 67.5. Well, he didn't make weight then. So Desmond Green, 28, 5'10 and a half, 156, 73-inch reach. So that's already something to notice. Did he not have to suck down? 5 pounds. He looked like it said, the way it looks, it says he couldn't make the 5. But you know what? I honestly have a harder time making. Even though you get more rest now, it's kind of hard making the weight because usually you eat a little and you go to sleep, but now you got to weigh in the morning, so you can't even. Man, it changes it all up. I felt, but you get more time, so how can you complain about that? You know, but I don't know how that's why maybe people are saying I would never miss weight before this, that, this, and that. Because some people want to put a little bit of food in their stomach so they can sleep, and then the next day they can weigh in. They should probably just make the weigh-in like you can weigh in like 10 to 4. Maybe that's what they should do. You have from 10 to 4:30 to weigh in. So if you want to weigh in later, you can. But I think you gotta weigh in the morning, right? But maybe that would help. If you want to weigh in early and just starve yourself and not sleep as good because you're starving to death all night. But here we are, Michael Prazeres, 23-2, 5'6". Looks like in great shape, that's for sure. Raises his hand, punches his hands a couple times. Nice crowd in attendance. Referee Mark Goddard or Godard. And round 1 is about to start. Both guys in great condition. And here we are, play-by-play radio, folks. Let us keep you updated on what's going on.
Okay, here we go. Both fighters still pacing, waiting for the ref to get started. The nod's off and touch of gloves in the center of the cage. Green looking a little quick, keeping more of a counter attitude, pacing back and forth as, what's his name? Prazeres. Oh, Prazeres with a kick, backs up Green, and another kick. Prazeres throwing some power right now. Prazeres still pressing forward a little bit in the center of the cage. Green being real quick, back and forth, circling.
A lot of movement.
We'll see how long he can keep up this this pace. A right jab from Green as he still circles, lots of circling. Ooh, a right kick from Prazeres almost trips Green to the ground. Green with a kick. Prazeres kind of inching forward with a very low, awkward stance. Almost karate style. Both men just jabbing each other's gloves right now, feeling each other out. Prazeres still trying to press forward, but Green with some footwork that Prazeres can't figure out yet. He keeps getting angles on Prazeres. And Prazeres with a leg and a takedown. Boom. As they body lock, a big spin, and Green back to his feet.
These guys are fast.
Yeah, they both clinched up near the cage. Green trying to get him some body shots. Prazeres with some good posture. Ooh, Green
Nice
with a big
takedown.
trip to the ground.
Nice takedown.
Prazeres trying to get to his feet.
Yes, his back.
Crawls over to the fence. Leans against the fence to try to get his back to the fence. As Green knees him in the legs now from Green.
Nice knees. Green working those legs.
As he has him tied up from the back now. Yeah, Green still working the legs as Prazeres tries to break his grip from back control. Prazeres trying to keep his base low, but Green unrelenting. Ooh, Prazeres with a trip takedown, and now he's on top of Green.
Wow.
Green trying to hold the back as Prazeres spins out and gets towards Green's back. Green back up on the fence as Prazeres trying for a single leg. And now they body lock into the side of the cage as Prazeres still going for a takedown with his legs, with a leg trip. Green circles him back in and now has Prazeres back against the cage and pushing forward. Prazeres looking at the clock, 2 minutes, 38 seconds. Green with a knee to the body. Prazeres still looking at the clock. Green just holding him in body lock against the side as Prazeres looks to breathe. and catches breath. Green looking very strong, holding Prazers with the body lock against the side.
Green loving those knees, giving those knees out. Ooh, right in the bread basket right there.
As Prazers gets his arm in and breaks out as he pummeled in. Prazers pressing forward now, stalking Green as Green continues to use his evading side-to-side tactics. Big right hand by Prazers misses widely. Right kick by Prazers. Prazers still pressing forward though. Green with a left hand, just missing. Prazers coming forward as Green circles towards the cage. Green using lots of footwork, though it does seem to have slowed down his initial speed in his footwork as Prazers push forward. Definitely. Big left hand by Green. Very dangerous left hands by Green, almost like Alistair Overeem. Prazers with a big right hand and a trip, and he gets Green down with a single leg, still trying to hold down. Green sprawling to his feet as Prazers tries for the single. A switch, and Prazers on top in side control. Green with a single leg trying to hold on as Prazers is told by the ref not to punch the back of the head. Can't punch the back of the head. And apparently Prazers didn't understand. He might be deducted a point. The fighter's allowed to rest. Boom. Prazers being very sorry about it. Man. Hopefully he doesn't get deducted.
Man, that was a really unfortunate thing that happened to Prazers right there, because he did get told, but he did get told. He still did it, but boy, was he controlling the fight. He definitely had the dominant position there.
Yeah, totally unnecessary.
It was just the behind the ear one. He got told. He did it a few more times, and the referee had no other choice but to stand them back up and give Green the time he needed. Okay, back to keeping the fighter safe is of utmost importance in this sport. Boom, Green back circling and using some jabs to keep Prazers away. Prazers now pushing forward much stronger and faster. Using some jab techniques, some head movement.
Looking confident.
Green back with his feet again. Another single leg and a trip down by Prazers. Green sprawls and gets back to the feet as they body lock in the center of the cage. Ooh, body knees by Green. Seems to be affecting Prazers. Prazers goes for a head and arm as Green takes him down with a double leg. Green back up.
Prazers back up to his feet. Green pushes him to the fence. Prazers catching his breath. I don't know how to say his name. I don't know what it is. But he just went for like a headlock judo throw. Now Prazers is on the bottom and Green's on the top right now. And he's just on side control. Green's just staying on the top and just waiting to see what Prazers does. He tries to go to his knees. Go to the guard. He tries a good jiu-jitsu sweep, maybe even going to a triangle, and the round ends. And they walk back to the corner. What do you guys think about that round?
Well, very good round by sorry about that, Prazers. He kept the pace the whole time, going for the takedowns. Green couldn't do much but evade and try and counter. So I'll give that round to Prazers. But what a round.
Yeah, I would give it to Prazers too, but Green did land some nice knees to the legs. Did wind up and work both legs. Yeah, Prazers definitely I would give that round too also. I have to agree. But excellent fight, good fight. Looking forward to see what this next round's going to be. They're working right now. Let's see. Man, right now they're showing that unfortunate back of the head shot. He warns him, the ref. It looks like he's saying he understands, and he hits him again. Did he give the point off? He calls the timeout.
Looked like he
did give a point. Did he give him the point, or was that a warning?
I don't know. It looked like it was
just a misunderstanding.
It looked like it was the heat of the moment, and it's unfortunate if it was a lost ball. We don't all know the rules, but you're out there and you're fighting for your life sometimes, I guess. So
here we go.
Round two. About to start.
Round two starts as they touch gloves.
Good action.
And here it is. Prazers pushing forward with some jabs. Green circling out towards his left. Using his jab to keep Prazers at bay currently. Prazers, they're right now at this edge of the center of the ring. And Prazers can't really find a way in yet. Green with the jab to the body backs up Prazers. Prazers still trying to figure out a way in using his jabs. Looking to set up a right hand. More faint jabs and a big left and right by Prazers. Nice. Catches Green. Prazers with another wild right hand. And a left hand by Green just misses Prazers. Prazeres still stalking forward now. Left kick by Prazeres. Green still circling. Trying to grab Prazeres' hand. Prazeres' big right hand pushes Green to the fence. Prazeres still stalking forward. Green circling. Green towards the center, towards the edge of the cage now. Right kick by Prazeres misses. Green with the left hand to the body. Prazeres still stalking forward. Green goes for a takedown and gets a double leg in the center of the cage. Prazeres tries to get back up. Prazeres goes to his guard in the center of the cage now. Prazeres trying to keep a very active guard by not closing it. Prazeres must have a very good ground game to be confident not to close his guard on the ground like this. Prazeres gets his knee in to keep distance away from Green. Prazeres pushes away and Green lets him up. Both men back up and Prazeres immediately starts pressing forward. Big right hand lands for him and Green circles away. Prazeres fakes a kick. Green definitely felt that hand as he's still circling out, not really mounting much of an offense. Green with a single leg pushes Prazeres against the fence. Prazeres hammer fisting an elbow in Green's head. Got his lower on by near his legs. Green grabs his hand. More elbows by Prazeres as Green is going for the single. Trying to defend by blocking with his left hand now with only one hand on his leg. Not a very good position. Green has to get out of there. He pushes his head up a little bit. But Prazeres keeps his weight on his back, not allowing him to get up. Green trying to jump up to get his Prazeres boss balance. As Prazeres is just comfortably relaxed against the cage. Some left hands by Green, and Green finally gets his head up. A left knee by Green, and Prazeres tries to spin out by pulling at his head. Green using some wrestling technique to keep Prazeres away as Prazeres is trying to body lock him. A right hand by Prazeres, and a beautiful trip by Prazeres. As Prazeres immediately gets a mount on Green. This might not be good for Green.
Could be trouble.
Based off Prazeres' submission history. Prazeres going for a head and arm submission. What is this thing?
Looks like he's going for the, what is that? The katagatami or whatever they call that. And he's stepping off. And here,
he's bridging, and he gets to his feet.
Somebody told Daryl Green to escape. And he got out beautiful on that one.
Beautiful timing by Green, and he's back to his feet. And the match will continue.
Like a snake.
Prazeres still stalking for a big right hand. And as he goes for a head and arm, a jumping guillotine by Prazeres.
Oh, no. With his arm stopped.
No.
Wow, and he got out.
He got out. Unreal.
Prazeres gives up the top position, rolls to the ground, and Prazeres takes it and lets go of the choke to get on top position now in side control. Green on a single leg. In almost the same position they stopped him the last time.
He's more like in a fiddle position. When you talk about single leg, it's like a single leg fiddle position. And it looks like he's getting a rear naked choke worked on him. Prazeres is an amazing grappler. I got to go look at this guy's pedigree.
Relentless.
He could be a world champ for all I know. I mean, I don't know this guy's pedigree, but he looks like a great grappler. Here he is on a side control with his left arm over. Actually, he's starting. Looks like he could be working a guillotine then. He's got all kinds of tricks. Yeah, this guy is he's a tank. Look at him. That's the kind of thing that can put you to sleep. I mean, you really gotta. But then you know what? This Green, he looks like he knows how.
North-south choke now.
Green's the kind of guy. I mean, he's one of those guys. It's just hard to tap, man. And he just taking. You can't. Yeah, look at this guy grabbing his head.
Great shape, this guy.
That's like, man, this guy Green. Yeah, here he is. Sorry, guys, got into the fight a little bit. But here he is doing the guillotine to Green.
Time!
And he ends on the side control.
Good
round ends. And Prazeres definitely picked up the pace on that one.
Definitely. I would say Prazeres definitely got that round, I'd have to say, delivering more damaging shots. Man, good action right there for sure.
Well, the difference is Prazeres can just relax so much more on the ground with the confidence he has in his jiu-jitsu. As you can see, he didn't even close his guard. He kept it open. As soon as a Green created space, he got his knee in there and pushed him to his feet and kept his pace of his relentless pressure on him hats off to Prazeres. I expect him to do much more of the same this round.
Yep, I got to agree. I think the professionals just said it right on, man. That's the way. I believe so too, man. But you never know, man. This is a good fight. Both men are in really good shape coming into this fight. Looks like shit. You never know. What else?
Yeah.
What else is
Where's
going
the guy?
on?
Well, here we are. They're both back up, getting wiped off.
Green looking a little tired, breathing a little bit heavy, huh? Prazeres looking a little bit better, not as tired, not as winded. Yep. Green breathing heavy.
Man, what a fight.
You know what? Yeah.
Here they go.
This is the last round, 3 of 3.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Prazeres pressuring Green against the side of the cage. Green still using his backwards technique of jabbing and circling. Prazeres still trying to figure him out again. A kick by Prazeres to Green's leg. Green still circling away. Both men a little more tentative in this beginning of the round, maybe trying to save their energy towards the end. As Green's still backing up and Prazeres just marching forward, not really going too hard, just more feeling him out right now. Prazeres seems to be loose, and a big job by Prazeres. And both men are now Green doesn't want to back up. He seems to be trying to punch with Prazeres as he enters. Oh, a big left and a right hand lands for Green. And Prazeres shakes his head no as he starts stalking Green down now against the cage. Prazeres, big fake right hand. Prazeres now goes for a double leg. Green sprawls and circles out. Prazeres pushes forward with the left hand. Green kind of almost dodges out of the way. Big right kick by Prazeres. Green still circling back.
Oh, nice.
A right hand by Prazeres lands. Another right kick by Prazeres as he's still just slowly stalking him against the cage at the moment. Green goes for a single leg and the left right.
Man.
Prazeres still pushing forward, but not too much action right now. Definitely both men are tired in this third round.
Guaranteed.
Green goes for a leaping right and a left, but Prazeres easily moves out of the way. Prazeres trying to stalk forward, but clearly he doesn't have that same pressure he had in his last round.
Definitely got the oomph.
Yeah. Prazeres throwing a lot of fakes, but not really trying to land anything at the moment. A right kick sort of gets blocked by Green. Prazeres with the right hand pushes Green to the fence. A left hand by Prazeres lands. And Prazeres lets Green back out. A right hand by Green. Prazeres walking forward now. Just almost walking forward to stalk his opponent.
Yeah.
A huge right hand by Prazeres lands. Green with the left hand backs up Prazeres. Prazeres with another left hook. Boom. Prazeres with the right kick. Maybe Prazeres at 2 minutes, 30 seconds left right now. Maybe this fight might start picking up again.
Let's see. I predict.
Boom. Both men in the center of the cage, feeling each other out, not throwing any punches yet, just back and forth. Movement, no punches yet. Yep, just looking at each other. Prazeres pushing forward, a left and a right.
There we go.
By Green. A big right hand lands for Prazeres. A left kick pushes Green away. Prazeres with his hands up in the middle, not stopping. A big right hand gets blocked by Green. Green circling again. A right and a left almost lands for Green.
Almost.
Prazeres seeing that one. Prazeres stalking forward now. And Green feints him backwards again. Prazeres still stalking forward in the center of the cage, but Green circling. Prazeres can't really land any offense at the moment. A right hand misses for Prazeres. Green with the kick that misses. Prazeres back forward. A big right kick to the body by Prazeres, and a huge double leg takedown lands. And Prazeres again goes for the mount, and he might get the mount again here. He's still going for the mount. Green defending much better than he was the first time around as he goes back to the fetal position and a single leg. Prazeres on top. Green back to his knees and Prazeres almost in a crucifix on the top position. Left hand hammer fist to Green's head by Prazeres. Big left hands by Prazeres. He might have gotten one for the back of the head. Some left hands by Prazeres as Green can only be stuck in the head in this position, this crucifix almost like position.
Here we
The
are.
ref being very
Referee's being about the
attention.
back of the head.
30 seconds left.
Yeah.
About the back of the head.
And that's tough because if he turns his head into it, then it'll hit the back of his head. So you got to be careful on that. 28 seconds left. And he's in the turtle position. Green's in the turtle position. And basically almost getting crucifix, right? Turtle position. And Prazeres is on top in the crucifix and just keeps hammer fisting him and keeps punching him with left punches. And he's giving him the back of his head. So there's really
10
not
seconds.
much play. And you really can't even see his head really down there. Prazeres, actually. You can't really see where his ear is, to tell you the truth, being in the back over there. But here he is in the crucifix. Yep. And
Yep. Good fight.
As the time goes,
Definitely.
Green looks a little exhausted as Prazeres shows very much respect and talks to his opponent, gives him a hug on the ground.
Guarantee, I would say Prazeres won this fight hands down. Definitely gave more of the punishment. What do you think,
what?
Dave?
I'm very impressed with both men. I'm very impressed with Prazeres. I didn't even know. I'm glad I'm starting to pay more attention and watch all these guys. There's a lot of good stuff going on. I didn't even know all these amazing athletes. All these guys were here, and man, I'm really impressed with Prazeres. And then look at Green. I mean, he got out of everything.
I mean, the guy's in great shape. I mean, look at the guy. Yeah, got out of everything. Had the stamina to pull through, but
I mean, look at a guy like Prazeres against another great grappler. I mean, I don't know if he's ready, but Prazeres looked like he had like almost 30 fights. Imagine him against another great grappler like Khabib or something.
Oh wow!
Because then it's jiu-jitsu and wrestling.
Yeah.
But Khabib does. I see him passing with jiu-jitsu classes.
Yeah, but
so Khabib's the total package.
Yeah, Khabib's the guy. That's actually, to tell you the truth, that's my personal favorite guy right now. Khabib, I think, is the man. I don't think anyone can stop that guy. That guy is wrestling with bears. I mean, come on now, guy's wrestling with a bear. But yeah, that's the man. I think, man. I want to see him kick everyone's ass, man. Just give him the chance. What do we have coming up soon? What do we got here, B?
Yo Romero versus Luke Rockhold.
Oh, The Rock.
Yeah, so that's his. You're a big fan of Luke Rockhold, right?
Yeah, I like Rockhold. I like The Rock. Yep.
Both guys.
Actually, you know.
Romero. I know
Romero too. You know what?
Romero's is really a nice guy, and then Rockhold, like I actually know his family and stuff from his jiu-jitsu days. Pretty sure, right, Reagan? Chris Zeffro and all them, right? Yeah. That's all Luke Rockhold's family. So freaking, I know. Like, Chris Zeffro's a very good friend of mine.
So, who would you personally like to see win that bout? And we're about to get to the decision, right?
Would I personally like to see win which? But you know what? You know, personally, may the best man win.
There we go.
Because I don't even know who's gonna win anyway. I don't know. Odds. If it was up to odds, the fight wouldn't happen. But the fight always happens.
And here we go. We have the winner.
The winner.
As we all said, Prazeres.
Green looked a little upset, like he kind of walked away. But I don't know. I kind of thought Prazeres won, but maybe Green's just hurt.
Maybe Green's
because maybe he's trying to make his. We're all trying to make our move.
The move of the fight. Let's see. What is it?
A good takedown.
Nice takedown. Yes.
And then he does a guillotine.
Another ooh, nice guillotine.
Yeah.
Then
lands a nice punch.
Right to the face.
Nice kick.
Nice kick to the ribs. Then takedown to follow.
Very good. Man, he's just as good as anybody.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. He can be right there.
Could be a guy to watch right here.
Yeah, he looked like he's just as good as anybody to me.
Yeah, the guy came to fight. Hugging his family, relatives right now. Taking selfies.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
That's all about it.
That's why we do this.
Yeah, that's right.
What
do we got? What do we have? 2 more fights left today,
B? Okay, let's go. This is interesting right here. This is on the card.
What do we got left here?
Let's see. On the card, we got Valentina Shevchenko versus Priscilla Cachoeira.
Cachoeira.
Yeah.
Does she do capoeira?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Cachoeira.
And that's the next fight we have coming up.
Yeah.
Right on. Man. Next Wahini fight.
Yeah, interesting.
The
former champion.
People, that's 2 women fighting.
Yep. The former champion, Valentina Shevchenko. Actually, a fan of watching her fights. A lot of lot of action.
Lot of action,
right?
huh?
Lot of
Yeah.
kicks, lot of punches, lot
Yeah.
of judo throws,
Mhm.
lot of Muay Thai. I
Yeah.
love it. I love
Say
it. It's
the
gonna be
women,
good.
man, women fights, man. Sometimes I got to say they're better than the men's fights, huh?
Man,
They
well,
come, these women.
yeah,
they come in
they
to
do.
fight.
All right, they never know
Right.
what happened, and here it is.
Exactly.
And Ronda blew it
Cyborg,
up.
huh? Look at Cyborg.
Ronda blew it up.
Ronda blew it up, and then Cyborg cleaned it up.
And yeah, Cyborg's here.
Yeah.
Cyborg's here for
She's the real
sure.
deal. Yeah.
Holly
Getting Holly too.
Well, whole Holly and Cyborg just had a war.
Yep, that was a great fight. Wow, that was a really good fight. I was excited about that one. Not to see Cyborg just tear through somebody. It was nice to see her. And actually, we met Holly, very nice woman. We met her in Albuquerque over at Jackson's MMA, and very, very humble, very gracious, very nice. Her and her husband, I gotta say. So always cheering for Holly, always cheering for her corner.
Yeah, just good people. Just good people. Holly Holm.
Guarantee.
And Cyborg, of course.
Cyborg, too, of course, who gets trained by B's former coach and very good friend, I must say.
Yeah.
Right?
Life coach. Now he's a life coach. Now Prillo's just my life coach.
Right, Prillo. Right? Peasy.
Jay
Joe
Peasy.
Peasy. Jay Peasy.
Yeah, for
Jay Peasy. Fashizi Manizi.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
you know how we do. All right, what do we got here? The Rock.
This is it. There's still
The Rock.
big fight.
Big fight coming up. UFC
Romero versus
221.
Luke Rockhold.
Yeah,
Mark Hunt versus Curtis Blades.
man.
That's
The
one of my
Hunt.
favorite right there,
The
Mark Hunt. Of course.
Yep.
Of course. The
Correct.
man
Number
from the
5.
Pacific, Mark Hunt. Tai Tuivasa, Cyril Asker, Jake Matthews. Man.
Warming up.
Valentina Shevchenko. She's a veteran now in this. This isn't nothing new to her. This is, she has a victory over Holly Holm herself.
Oh, really?
Right?
Wow.
She has a victory. Yes.
She's got to be all right. She's got to be some action.
She has a victory. And, you know, we all know how great Holly Holm is.
Yes. Yeah.
We know
One
her
tough
skill.
chick, I tell you. Man, when she got choked out, she decided to pass out before she was tapped out. And I respect that. She, man, fighting to the end, man, that girl. Fighting to the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking forward to the next one.
Fighter through and through.
Yeah.
That's so many. That's a lot of them. That's a lot of them. And that's how fighters are. Nice guys. There got to be two people. You got to be two different people, and both are genuine.
There we go.
So that's what it is, man.
Yeah.
Here we
what's
go.
the
Man, internationals.
Olympics coming up? Olympics coming up. Do you watch any of that?
Which one is
Have you
coming
seen
up?
any
Is
of
it Winter
we got
Olympics?
Winter Olympics coming up. I'm watching some of that.
I enjoy watching it.
Man, these athletes are crazy, incredible how these guys can fly through the air.
Man,
unbelievable. The ski jumping and just.
Where's it at? Was this the one in Korea?
Yeah, gonna right.
Korea,
right?
That's yeah. That's Olympics, man.
Olympics, yeah. Yeah, I heard South Korea only got like 2 Olympic. They only got two people made it. I think only 2 of the athletes. Yeah.
Really?
He's not too happy.
Wow.
He's not too happy. Kim Young.
Wow. That's amazing. Really?
Yeah, only 2 athletes made it. Yeah.
I never heard about that.
Yeah.
Wow. I gotta see recurring events, but that's interesting, right?
Yeah.
Very interesting. Let's get back to these though, right here. So Valentina Shevchenko last lost to Amanda Nunes, and Amanda Nunes, she's gonna fight Cyborg now. And do you picture Amanda Nunes? When you think of Amanda Nunes, do you think about her like Chris Cyborg? Do you think about her as being that good, as one of the best in the world? I mean, or do you thinking of her of being that good but smaller?
That good but smaller. Definitely not gonna be able to take on Cyborg. I tell you, like I said, I wouldn't mind seeing another Holly Holm again fight, man, because that one, man, that was the best fight I've seen in a while. That Cyborg's fought, that she actually had to fight.
Did Amanda fight Holly? I want to take a look if Amanda never fought Holly. No, I don't think so. We would have heard about that, right? Amanda and Holly. Yeah. Well, her and Yeah, what do you think? You think she's gonna put up a valiant effort, but she's too small? She's gonna get more beat up here and there, like with more bruises.
Yeah,
it'll go 5 rounds, but she'll have more bruises. Is that what you think?
I don't even think it'll go to 5 rounds. No.
Do you think this girl right here, Valentina Shevchenko, could? And this is just like I said, folks. This is just a casual fan. Sean B.
Shawnee B. from Brooklyn.
Yeah, he plays
the big hammer.
He plays softball. He loves baseball. He loves basketball. He loves football. He loves UFC. And this is just a public.
I love Hawaii. Loving Hawaii.
Yeah. Loves Hawaii even more. And we just call him the public opinion, man.
Just the public opinion. Just the average guy giving his opinion. That's all. Just having fun over here. Just having fun.
Man, but this is it. So Amanda
Nunes, huh?
And Cyborg.
Man, like I said, Cyborg is just such a beast. It's hard to see it. You know, I'll tell you the truth. As much as I love Holly, I was surprised that Holly gave her that fight. How tough it was. So when I think of Cyborg, I just always thinking of her crushing people. Tell you the truth.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
She is, man. She's freaking Cyborg.
Yeah, I don't see a lot of people even competing with her. Tell you the truth. Yeah. And so that last one, when Holly showed, wow, you never know, like, wow, you know what I mean? Holly showed guts, man, hanged in there the whole time, but Cyborg's just a beast. Sometimes, man,
man, well, here it is. Let's start talking about who's fighting tonight. Well, that's just contention in the future for these fighters. Here it is.
Yeah.
Shevchenko and Priscilla. We have I want to see Priscilla's highlights. How many fights does she have in the UFC? How much fights does Priscilla Cachoeira?
8 fights.
Is that her
8-0,
last name?
huh?
Is that her nickname? Let's see.
First.
Wow,
UFC.
8-0. That's impressive, man. How many?
Debut,
First one. And where's all the other ones? Hypnos, Curitiba, UFA Fight Night. And all what? 1 round, 3 rounds, 3 in the third,
4 knockouts,
4 in the first.
Yeah.
She's got some
got some power, huh?
And she's got
some knockout power, 50%, huh? Knocked out half the people she fought.
Wow, and she's went the distance a few times.
Yeah,
so
half and half.
That's a good record to have.
Yeah. Good record. She can go the distance. She's got the hammer. She can take you out early, but she can go the distance too.
Yeah.
She got the cardio. She got the
I'd love to have that record right there. 8-0. You're coming in and you spend that type of fights. A couple 3 rounders, couple first rounders, couple second rounders.
Experience, full distance, and also, like I said, just taking them out early, dropping the hammer.
Right. So they're putting Shevchenko up against a good girl, and I'm sure both coaches know what they're doing. Shevchenko sees where they can capitalize on this young fighter right here with 8 fights with a good name and beat her in her home country of Brazil and get her name back onto the top, because it really doesn't matter who you beat a lot of times. It's just how you beat them in devastating fashion.
Yes, that's true. That is true.
You know what I mean? And then everybody's pumped and everybody sees your talent of what you at least can do. You know what I mean? And it could happen at any time, like a firecracker when you light the freaking, right? The wick. But this is exciting, man. What do you think about this, Regan Shevchenko? She's coming off a loss from Amanda Nunes. What do you think?
Yeah, Shevchenko is very impressive. You never really see her lose a round. And but yeah, this girl, it's hard to say. Like this whole day, we've been just getting surprised by all these new up and comers and these people that I didn't really know about. So it's gonna be interesting.
And we just saw another fighter earlier in the night at 6-0. He just the other guy, the heavyweight against Tim Johnson.
Yeah,
Timothy Johnson took out the guy 6-0, and
we'll see what the UFC experience versus this undefeated record does again.
To me, Shevchenko, I mean, she's a pretty big name in the sport. I mean, I guess I would say Ronda Rousey, of course, Ronda Rousey, Cyborg. Of Holly Holm, Cyborg. They're right around each other. Ronda Rousey, Cyborg, Holly Holm. Ronda Brown is the biggest, of course. Then Cyborg, Holly Holm. And then after that, I would say Misha Tate and then Shevchenko is kind of one of, especially on the internet, maybe not in public walking down the street, right? But on the internet, people know who Valentina Shevchenko is, I reckon.
Yeah, just by the way she fights, how can you not like her? She's always trying to go and be fighting. She'll fight to the end, and yeah, she'll win you over.
And what trips you out sometimes, like how she'll even do like an armbar from her guard, or she'll do like a judo throw, and like she'll take down people down, and it's like actually it's not easy people she's taking down. You know what I mean? She's not. Oh, so Valentina Shevchenko, #1 WBW and women bantamweight, 29 years old, 5'5", 125, 60. Oh, this is her fight at 125. That's what, look at her. She's ripped. 66.5 reach. And Priscila Cachoeira, 29 years old, from Brazil, height 5'7", weight 126, reach 65-inch reach. And here we go. Priscila Cachoeira versus #1 woman bantamweight Valentina Shevchenko. And Joe Martinez, the Octagon announcer, God bless him, doing a good job tonight. This girl, 8-0, she's got a big task about, man, this is very interesting. She's from Niterói, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Niterói, that's where Talish Leite is from, another UFC fighter. I think you drive over the bridge or you jump on a boat, go over there. I remember watching some good, it was called Carlson Gracie Heroes. Some good fights. Here she is. She looks confident. Here's Shevchenko. Oh, she looks, definitely she looks leaner. 14-3, 5'5", 125 pounds, fighting out of Lima, Peru. That's amazing. And just to know coming out of Peru, because my good buddy, Tony D'Souza, Peruvian guy, one of the greatest grapplers. I wonder if she's ever grappled with him. But, yeah, he's one of the greatest grapplers of all time, Tony D'Souza. Mario Yamasaki, another guy, great grappler. Long-time jiu-jitsu man, black belt. Here we go. Shevchenko. Cachoeira.
Yeah, here they go. They touch hands in the center of the cage. Valentino fakes a kick. Another kick. And Valentina. But Priscilla not backing up. Priscilla backing up Valentina for sure. Cachoeira. Cachoeira. So yeah, Cachoeira standing right in front of, oh, Shevchenko catches with a big left hand that wobbles her backwards. Oh, more, another right hook by Shevchenko. Shevchenko is very accurate tonight. Big left hand just misses. A left kick. Wow. Oh, another left hand nods for Shevchenko. A right hand by Cachoeira. Cachoeira not backing down. Shevchenko gets a takedown. Double leg against the cage. A left hand to the body now as Priscilla's pressed up with her head against the cage, full guard. Priscilla trying to tie up her arms now. Priscilla still holding her arms. Shevchenko trying to slowly get out, not waste too much energy. She gets her elbows in, posturing up.
Cachoeira's head is against the fence. Shevchenko working some ground and pound here, left to the body, left to the head, moving around. Head in the face now, right to the body, right to the head. Two rights to the head, working some ground and pound. They're both fighting, pummeling. Shevchenko definitely looks like she has the experience advantage in there. Cachoeira is a tough girl, though. She didn't go down, and she took some good shots from a world champ. Here we go, Shevchenko on top, working some great elbows, doing some ground and pound, and Cachoeira just trying to hold her down right now. Cachoeira's cut. More elbows. This could be the end right here. Cachoeira's down. Shevchenko sees a victory. She's going elbow after elbow.
Yeah. Shevchenko postured up in her guard. Cachoeira trying to hold on and keep her away. Oh,
rights. 3 rights.
Valentina raining down 3 rights and blooding up Cachoeira even more. Oh, Cachoeira is very bloody right now.
They're going to stop. It looks like they could stop this fight soon. Here we go. Valentina, I'm sure she's just waiting to get up to explode. Bunch of elbows. But you know what? This ain't to take away anything from Cachoeira. This is just how good Shevchenko looks tonight. She looks amazing. She's over here.
Cachoeira continually dripping onto the cage at the moment as Valentina rains on more elbows. Her high postured, standing up in her guard now, raining down elbows. Cachoeira is badly bleeding. Valentina keeping her down with head control, posturing back up. Another elbow by Valentina as she drops all of her weight into it. Valentina with another elbow and another elbow, keeping her against the cage. More body shots, punches to the body. Valentina with her head in her face still, trying to keep her down. A big elbow again by Valentina into the cut up side of Cachoeira. But now more elbows by Valentina as Cachoeira's blood gets all over Valentina's hair now and face. Valentina still posturing up, standing over Cachoeira in her guard. Cachoeira beneath her with not much of a defense. Valentina keeping all of her weight on her, keeping her down as Cachoeira can just only grab at the moment and keep her in a full guard now again. Valentina with some more punches to the body and a right to the head. A big elbow by Valentina as she's still in Cachoeira's guard against the side of the cage as referee Mario Yamasaki stands over them. Valentina still on top. A right hand by Valentina. Another right hand. More right hands to the head. A big elbow to the face of Cachoeira. Valentina still on top, keeping a great pace. More body shots by Valentina. Right hand body shots. Cachoeira looking at the clock, seeing that there is 53 seconds left right now. As Valentina still keeps the pressure, still keeps attacking when the ref says to. A huge right hand lands for Valentina. And another huge elbow. Cachoeira still just holding on the bottom, not trying to get up or offer any offense or defense at all at the moment. Valentina just sitting in her guard above her, catching her breath. Big right hand. Another right hand into Cachoeira. Cachoeira crack still holding on. Cachoeira rapid punching her now from the side. Cachoeira still holding on, trying to grab her arm, possibly an armbar attempt, but with 30 seconds or less left, very little time to do much. Valentina with some more left hand to the face, and the referee stops the match, and the time is over. As they're now currently wiping the blood off of Cachoeira.
Wow.
Very dominating round for Valentina. Yeah, actually, it was very clear that Valentina had a very good stand-up edge. We all seen her stand up. I've usually seen her start slowly, but this was a very impressive performance by her as she might have caught her early, and she kept on it. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens here. I don't see why the ref would let the thing go on much longer. Cachoeira couldn't offer much of offense from the bottom, and the punishment taking, it didn't seem like she was offering any offense. But yeah, still here we are, a replay of some of the damage. Oh, the elbow that may have cut her
face. Oh,
right below the eye, possibly,
vicious.
or by near the eye. But with that, they wiped her up fine.
Wow.
She looks fine from the blood, all the blood that they had. Sometimes it just happens. They hit you in the right area, and the blood just won't stop coming out. Okay, they touch gloves, and Valentina comes off again. A big right hand just misses Shevchenko. Valentina trips her to the ground again with an inside trip, and Cachoeira trying to get to her feet. She's trying to get to her knees currently with a left underhook, and Valentina gets to the side control, passing her guard. Valentina holding her down in side control, expecting her probably to explode. A left hand from Valentina, and another left hand as Cachoeira may have to give up, trying to get up and start trying to defend from the bottom. Valentina content to hold her, using her shoulder pressure in her face. Valentina going over to a crucifix-like position from the side control. Oh, she got her. Right. Valentina's currently raining down right hands from the crucifix. The Matt Hughes special here.
Oh.
And man, Cachoeira trying to hide her face here as Mario Asami looks overhead. He may have to stop this soon as she can't really defend herself like this. as Valentina starts raining down elbows now.
Opening her up.
Yeah, the blood's, this could be more blood now. Valentina going for an armbar now.
Yeah.
And Kasha O'Hare looks to defend it well, possibly giving her back. What a warrior, Kasha O'Hare, not wanting to give up at all.
No, don't give up in this girl.
Yeah, she's been definitely defending her 8-0 record here, not wanting to give it up. But Valentina's still in side control, still a very dominating round in, and another dominating round. Kasha O'Hare can't offer very much of an offense right now, as Valentina's still going for the crucifix position and trying to punch her in the head, or with the groin Nelson like strategy.
Oh,
very effective. Very effective.
Taking punches to the face.
Yeah, more right hands are raining down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 in a row. And Kasha O'Hare can only try to move her head out of the way as both her arms are tied up. And Valentina still rains down. Another 5 punches land. And another 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 punches. Very, very light punches, but nonetheless, they are brain jarring. And your brain gets hit twice every time they land. Valentina still in the side control position, now tying up both her hands above her head. She can't really defend herself when her elbows are so far away from her body like that. Valentina doing an excellent job keeping an unrelenting pace and giving Kasha O'Hare very much time to do anything but defend.
Man, what a fight. What a fight. Shevchenko on top, just pounding away. Kasha O'Hare just not as experienced, and Shevchenko's hungry, and a lot of skill,
Kasha O'Hare. Well, Shevchenko's showing a lot of improvement, a very experienced ground game, passing guard at will, keeping very good control, very tight, not giving any space to Kasha O'Hare for escaping, and just going for the victory, grinding it out or whatever.
Yeah, good fight. Her coaches scoped this out and felt this would be a good fight. Here she is on the mount now, landing some right hands to the face of Kasha O'Hare. Couple more right hands, rights. Looks like this could be the end of the fight, but wow, just a lot of punches. Stop the fight, maybe.
I thought they were gonna stop it
Could be a choke.
No.
Could be a choke going on right here. Wow, Shevchenko is relentless. Yamasaki.
Here we go. I think it's gonna be over any second now.
Guy could. I would stop a guy's fight quicker than I'd stop this. Actually,
not defending himself too well.
This is actually two girls. This is a guy's fight could get stopped for less than this.
Ham is on the face.
I guess girls' fights got more. You can take more damage.
Wow.
Here we go. Choke now.
This has got to be it.
But what a good defense by Kasha O'Hare.
She tapped out.
Wow. Improved ground game.
Yeah, unbelievable.
With the rear naked choke.
Unbelievable ground performance by Valentina.
Savage.
She's definitely found her weight class. I definitely want to see what happens now with this new Valentina that we've just witnessed.
Wow, that was
yeah.
What was that? 125, because what is Joanna and all them are 115.
115.
Wow, this looks like this is Shevchenko's weight class as of right now, right?
Yeah.
As of this moment.
Wow.
Looks like Shevchenko's weight class.
And she threw the beat down.
Well, here's the replay, just at will. Shevchenko landing. Kasha O'Hare caught her back, but Shevchenko with a much cleaner punch and just some unbelievable wrestling trips.
And ground and pound, major ground and pound, cut her right away and just kept beating on her until the fight. I mean, you're talking dozens and dozens of unanswered punches, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she showed just a vast array of that was way ahead of anything Kasha O'Hare had any chance for, and Yamasaki gave her every chance in the world. He knows it's a big opportunity for her, right? And Yamasaki, because you get caught early.
Yeah.
But you know what? Yamasaki was always he'd always, he'd let the fight go here and there. You know what I mean? He does. So that was that was a lot of damage.
Oh, it was bloody fight.
Yeah, It's almost perfect the way she did it, because it's very hard to get a submission when someone's fresh. But if you wear them out like she did, and there's blood in their eyes, they get tired, a submission is the perfect thing to do towards the end of a round like that.
Spoken from the true master himself, who likes to wear his opponents down and then go for the kill. What do we got
We're
next?
back to commercial.
We got the main event.
We'll get the official decision, but man, well, hopefully we can see how Cachoeira is doing on this.
And what do we have tonight? One more fight, the main event coming up, I believe.
Yes, let's check out the last fight stats.
What do we got?
Lyoto Machida versus Eryk Anders.
Let's see what we got here. Let's see this. See the stats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Eryk Anders, 6'1", 10-0. Another
impressive.
undefeated. Man, this card had so many undefeated fighters.
And what is the knockout ratio? He has 60% TKOs.
Yeah, 10 wins, 6 by knockouts, 1 submission. Eryk, your boy Anders.
Was this he's fought in 2 UFCs, 1 by knockout, half fight on the towel. I think I remember half fight on the towel. And then Marcus Perez.
Decision with Marcus Perez, and yeah,
now back
here
to
we are back to the
right
decision,
here, which was the obvious one.
Submission rear naked choke, 4 minutes 25 seconds. Man, what a great idea to just try to finish it off in the last 30 seconds and just go home.
Right.
Okay, yeah, here we are going to get
what she has to say.
Get the interview. Yeah, she looks very excited as she waves to the crowd and starts talking to the crowd here.
Her opponent, she's basically just saying a lot of respect for her opponent. Her opponent just started, and she knows her opponent was a big jumping competition, jumping in there, and she's just a nice person, Valentina Shevchenko. You know, that's just showing right off the bat, man. She just started landing some beautiful combinations on Cachoeira. You know what? A lot of guts for her getting in there with Shevchenko. Man, Shevchenko looks tough in this weight.
Yeah, they're just showing a replay of her dodging and just landing a left and a right into a perfect trip takedown. And yeah, the skill right there is just what this sport is about. Yeah, we're just trying to get her interview right now.
She chooses on her game plan on watching her opponent, and that's how she prepares the fight. Yeah. So who's next in line for that title?
Yeah, they're asking her who's next in line to see what she says.
Hey, Richard. What's his name again?
She's just kind of talking still.
Yeah, she's.
Man, I didn't understand what she said. She spoke English. She spoke perfect English, but I couldn't understand.
Yeah, but just what a gracious fighter and unbelievable role model for this sport. Man, it's just great to have her. As she's waving the crowd goodbye, doing her classic spin. And yeah, too easy she made that look. And here we are, Lyoto Machida in the back throwing some punches. Yep. Man, he's always been doing this. He's ready. And Eryk Anders, man, This guy looks in shape. Another 10-0. What I guess the undefeated guys haven't had the best record tonight, but you never know, man.
Yeah.
At any time.
I just give one shout out to Scott Junk, always holding it down over the years. Scott used to live with me over here in Hilo, just training and freaking. He's always a beast. He's always a beast. Scotty Junk in the house. I mean, he's not in here, but he might be listening.
Yeah, right on. The Junkster for sure. Another UFC veteran. Okay. I guess they're going to start announcing the next fight. Lyoto Machida. Let's check out his last. He's coming off of 3 losses. Luke Rockhold in April in 2015. Yo Romero in June of 2015. And his last, he just lost to Derek Brunson in October.
Man, that's why this is just, look at this sport, the tough sport it is that, look at that, man. You can just drop 3 in a row. Even a guy like him, man. As you drop 3 in a row, people are already talking about retirement. You know what I mean? And and it's just tough because you know what it is. It's not their fault because of all the damage involved. Here we go. They're showing Lyoto, one of the best.
Definitely legendary.
Yeah. Eryk Anders. He's coming up against a big athletic guy, Eryk Anders.
Oh,
so from there, wow, this is gonna be interesting because the smooth style of the float like a butterfly, sting like a bee style of Lyoto Machida, and a beast that going all out 10-0. Oh, automatic, you know, I gotta say what's up to Chris Simpson in the house. Chris Simpson in the house, listening all the way from Waikiki, Honolulu, Hawaii, in the house. Just drop his name. I just have to drop his name. So here he is, though, the dragon.
The dragon, the legend.
Yeah, a true karate man. That's what he is. A real deal karate guy. The real deal. Karate's real. All of them. All the martial arts. They're starting to realize, everybody's realizing that all these martial arts, they all have their place. You know, everybody's got their favorite and what works best for them, but all the martial arts have their place. It's all been proven at this point. And Lyoto Machida is so good with that body kick. So good to bring it up to the head. I felt that body kick. It's very, very hard. And there he is. Look, he took out Randy, took out Rashad. I mean, he took out the best.
Yeah.
He took out the best in the world. So, and it's just a tough sport, man. You take out the best in the world, and here he is. He just lost 3. Luke Rockhold, Yo Romero, Derek Brunson. You know, is his chin going to be more hurt from this? Well, he definitely is fighting a guy who thinks he can beat him, because once you start getting knocked out, people are going to be afraid of you, and they're going to come and try to knock you out too. Yeah. And that's why, you know, and his skill, look. But no matter what, Lyoto Machida, he is a martial artist. Look at him.
That's true. Once you get knocked out, look what happened to the great Tyson. Once he got knocked out, it was all over.
Yeah. Anybody, man. So
once they see you're not invincible, huh?
Yeah. And that's what it is. It's all about. That's what, man.
Confidence, huh?
Yeah,
confidence we can do for you.
Yeah, man. Derek Brunson, he just fought Jacare the other night. We just had it live on Play-by-Play Radio a couple nights ago. He just fought Jacare, and Jacare actually beat Brunson, and that was actually the second time he knocked out Brunson. I didn't even know he fought Brunson, and I was watching that, and I was like, oh, this is part 2. I'm like, what? So, yeah, it was Jacare Brunson 2, and he knocked him out almost the same way. Like, kicked him and then punched him. Or I don't know if the first one was a punch.
And here we go, getting ready to walk out here. These fighters are getting ready.
Man. Yeah.
Looking pumped here.
That's good stuff. Right here, man. This guy looks like a beast right now, walking out. So on the Fox shows, they only show one walkout. That's the main event. That's why if I was ever fighting on free TV, I'd be like, come on, man. You gotta show my walkout. You gotta show people me walking out. But that's how it is. They don't see you while they don't see you while you're in the lower card on the Fox. Too much money, I guess, is airtime costs. Here it is. This guy looks like he's ready, huh?
Goes. Yeah, he does. He's coming to the ring looking very confident, huh? Looking in shape. Let's see.
10-0, huh?
10-0.
Man, when you're 10-0, you think
you gotta have calm. You gotta think you can knock out the world. Now you must think nothing can stop me.
Right? 10-0. And how's all this fights going? How
wow.
Two wins in the UFC so far.
And
what were they, knockouts?
A lot of decisions or what?
Oh no, 10 wins, six KOs,
Okay.
1 submission.
It looks like he's big enough to knock someone out.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Right?
Yeah. Looks like he's ready to fight.
Here it is.
Let's see.
All his KOs in the first round. No.
Yeah. Oh, it is?
No, one was in the third.
One was in the third, so that's a good sign for him. That experience, that really is important, especially in a fight like this in the other guy's country. There's the only person who wants this guy to win is the guy behind him yelling at him right now, his coach. You know, so, but he's confident. He looks like a beast, this guy, man. He looks bigger than 185, huh?
He does.
Like
I thought it was
something.
bigger, guarantee.
Yeah. Oh, he looks a little stiff. He looks like a stiff guy. Yeah, well, you know what you always see. So he has 2 fights in the UFC, right? Is that what they said?
2 fights he has, yeah. 2 fights, 2-0 in the UFC.
But you see, yeah, well, he's got 2 fights. This is a big moment for him right now, man. That's for sure. Here it is.
There we go.
The dragon.
The lights come off.
Enter the dragon. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Okay, let's go.
There he goes. The man right here. Yeah.
Here it is.
Main event.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
Let's go, man. Come on. What's up, everybody?
This is it, everyone. There we go.
It's been a long
This is
night of
the main event of the evening.
Go ahead.
Let's see it. This is the one we've been waiting for, boys and girls.
Yep, the one we all been waiting for.
There we go. There he goes.
Look at him. He's ready. Look at his eyes.
Looking like a young boy coming out of that ring.
Young boy.
Out of that locker.
Young boy.
Look at him. Looking confident, experienced.
Oh, this guy's ready. Fun.
This is going to be good.
You know what?
Look at this.
Everyone with
the hometown favorite, huh? Look at all the lighters are out for him.
Yeah, look at that. All the lighters out there. Lyoto Machida, former world champion, walking in. 205-pound world champion walking in look at that. This is amazing. What a touching. It's actually a very touching moment to see all those lights
yes, it is.
Up there, all going for him.
You can feel the love from Brazil pouring. The love
they love
for
their
him.
man.
They love their guy.
They love their athletes, man. Yeah. That's a thing of pride, a special thing of pride for the Brazilians. And you know what? You got to respect it.
Yeah.
They love that. They love showing themselves out on the world stage.
Yeah,
exciting. This is very exciting. Here it is.
There he is. Machida looking good shape.
Good shape.
Yeah.
Takes off his shirt. Yeah. He's ready. His brother over there, always in his corner. Yeah. From even back when I fought him. Same brother. There he is, man. Nice guys. Nice guys.
Number 13th in the world right now.
Sportive, just sportive guys. Yeah. I saw someone text him. Look, number 13 out of 6 billion. But that didn't mean that there were 6 billion fighters. What I meant was that he's the 13th toughest guy out of 16 billion.
Right.
I mean, out of 6 billion. That's what I meant, right? No, he's he's the 13th toughest guy out of 6 billion is what he is.
Well, for that weight, but
for that weight. Oh yeah.
Oh, that means
that's
the sick guys, have the heavyweight guys.
Now I gotta take it all. Now I gotta stop my whole comment. The whole quote's gone. Oh man, here he is though, Lyoto Machida.
That's the guy.
Brazil going wild right now.
All the fans going crazy, loving him, showing the flags, the shirts. Screaming and yelling, they love their man. They love him. They love the guy.
This is it, the dragon. I remember when he won and knocked out Rashad, And I felt good about it because Lyoto never knocked me out. You know what I mean? And he went and knocked out Rashad. Rashad was the champ. And man, and that was when they said the Machida era, you know, and just right here, I respect the man. He's got the skills.
39 years old.
Let's watch it. Let's watch this stuff happen right now.
39 years old, Machida, huh?
Wow,
6'1",
my age.
Your age, B. 186
he's
pounds.
39.
Reach 74-inch.
Man, wow. Same me and him or same age?
Same age.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Eryk Anders, 30.
So we know who we're going for.
Right. All the old guys.
Gotta go for the old guy.
Well, yeah, we got him. But we love everybody. This is
everyone gets love.
Yeah, this is a tough sport, man. Everybody goes home crying.
Yeah,
you know, except for the winners.
Happy. Not everyone can go home happy.
16 guys show up the fight week. 8 go home crying, and 8 go home happy. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what a fight, an event happens at an event. Look at that trust. I always love that trust on the top with that, you know, wide, and it's just loved it. Loved when the UFC was. Remember when it first came around, man, and just gotta try it once. There it is. Mark Goddard, the referee. He's always around.
What do you think about him?
He's always around. I don't know so much about the No, I know about Big John McCarthy, of course. I know him really, not just on a professional level.
Personal level.
Yeah, I've trained together and know each other. Yeah. That's the thing, though, the refs, you know, like, if you know them too good, it's like, hey, man, why'd you stop it? I love you, man. You know what I mean?
As they introducing Anderson, huh? 10-0.
Anders,
10-0, 6'1", 186 pounds.
Looks like he's kind of tight in the shoulders, but you don't know. Every shadow boxing don't matter. You know what I mean? It matters when they're both standing in front of each other swinging. That's what matters.
That's what we'll see.
That's when you find out who's the best. Now, this is a real relaxed guy. Look at him, though. He's in shape for 39 years old. Look at his stomach.
Looks great. Yeah.
I wish I was walking around in that shape right now. I wish I looked like him at 39 right now. Right there. 22-8. Man, look at time. Time adds losses to your life, to your career. Yeah.
That's father time.
I'm sure all of us can feel that. I can agree with that. Time adds
fight
losses.
father time, but you always
look. You wouldn't look. You think I'm looking at him and think Lyoto has 8 losses. I think a guy like him has 2, just in my head, you know. But that's what it is. You run to people.
2 men meet in the middle of the ring.
And
the ref giving out the instructions.
They touch gloves.
And
respect.
Here we go to the play-by-play man, Reggie Riggs.
Yeah.
There we go.
Here we go, Reggie.
Main event, baby. Here we go.
Let's go.
This is the one. This is the one, Con.
Who knows? This could be quick.
Who's the hammer?
Who's the hammer? Who's the hammer?
Who's the hammer? We're going
to
find out right now.
Calls him in, and they touch gloves in the center. Anders pressing forward. Machida in his traditional stance, backing up and keeping his blitzes ready. Boom, fainting with some blitzes as Anders still moves forward. A kick misses by Machida to the leg. Anders still stalking forward. Machida getting near the fence, pushes forward with the right jab. Anders still stalking forward. Machida against the cage now. He has to do something. He circles out to the right. Anders follows him. Machida feints again. Anders backs up. Machida with a kick to the body. Anders parries. Anders still pressing forward. Machida in the back of the cage with the kick to the leg to Anders. Anders dodges it and still presses forward. Some jabs now to Machida's hand, and Machida is now stuck against the cage. Machida being quicker. A big nervous kick by Machida.
Here we go. Anders keeps pressuring Machida. Machida backing up, kind of circling outside the black line of the octagon. So Anders looks like that was he's trying to push Machida back up towards the fence. Machida keeping the distance like he always does. Real relaxed with the relaxed wrist. Left kick by Machida. Wow.
Yeah, Machida.
Wow. Tonight, look,
he grounds Anders, and Anders gets a close guard on Machida as Machida tries to keep him down. Machida, man, what a leg kick. Drops Anders, and Anders is in his guard now.
I'll see what
Anders just trying to hold his guard, possibly going for a triangle, now trapping Machida's hand. And one hand on his head. Machida now standing in his guard, trying to get some type of posturing. Machida gets his head out now and postures over Anders. Machida opens his guard and stands over Anders now as and just starts kicking Anders' leg now as he stands over Anders in his guard. Machida stands over him. Machida gets his leg kicked and starts to jump back and forth now. Machida pressing forward, looking to get in there, to hit him.
To try to beat Anders' legs is what he's trying to do to get in through there. Here he is trying to grab onto the ankles right now. It basically looks like a little jiu-jitsu match going on with Anders from the bottom trying to kick him away here and there and trying to use that De La Hiva type guard. And Anders on the bottom. Here he is trying to kick Machida's legs, trying to keep Machida away. Basically kind of looking like how Sakuraba always looks back up on and trying to kick at the guy's legs. And here Anders is on the bottom, hoping to do something, but I don't know.
Yeah. And Machida don't want to let him up, huh? He don't want to let him up?
Yeah. Anders doesn't seem to want to get up. It's very interesting. Anders just staying on his back, trying to kick at Machida's leg. No real rush to get up. Or maybe he's worried that Machida is fast at blitzing and doesn't want that to happen. So he's just staying on his back, trying to keep him away by kicking his legs at his guard. But there's very little action, and don't be surprised if the ref stands it back up soon. Machida's still faking some kicks to his legs, but no real kicks.
I'm actually surprised the ref never stood the fight up soon. The fight up already. That doesn't make any sense, actually.
Yeah, still not very much action as Anders is still not trying to get up. And Machida just happy to keep him in the current position he's in.
I guess both guys must be thinking that this is a 5-round fight, and they got a lot of time.
Yeah, that could definitely be it. You don't want to burn out your energy in the first round and have 4 more left. Oh, Machida finally gets into half guard and starts raining down some right hands. Now Anders nervously rushes up to his feet. And now they're back in the center of the cage. Anders with a much quicker pace coming forward this time. And Machida still confident in his stance. A left hand by Machida misses, and Anders still presses forward. Machida with a fake knee, and Anders now really pressing him against the cage. Machida spins out, and now he's back against the line. Getting closer to the cage now as Anders presses forward. Anders with a nice body shot that drives Machida back to the cage. Anders now pressing him against the line. Machida now trying to be quicker now. Machida with a big left kick that dropped him and almost spins him around. Anders still pressing forward, though, and eats that kick. Anders still pressing forward. Machida with a high kick that Anders backs away from. Anders still must worry for those. Anders still pressing forward, though. Machida now kind of jogging around, trying to keep away from him, trying to keep some quick pace going. But Anders just very good footwork, keeping Machida against the cage, and Machida can't seem to find a way out of it. Seems to be burning a lot of energy right now. Expect him to slow down and have to actually start some kind of contact soon. And they're still pressing forward. Machida getting closer to the cage, and Anders is now not cutting him off now. He's letting Machida out. Yeah, Machida's getting out to the side now as Anders is kind of letting him come out now.
15 seconds left in the first round. Machida just circling right now. Anders just dominating the center of the ring. Machida with a right left, Anders with a kick. And they just move around. Left kick by Machida. And they're just moving around. The round ends. What do you think about that round, Reagan? Who won that? Yeah. Who won that, Scott Junk? Who won that, Chris Simpson?
Yeah, you'd have to think Machida won that round because he dropped him with that kick. But not the most action-packed round. I would like to see how many punches landed. It was very methodical round, I guess you could say, where one punch could have decided it. One punch or one kick. But right now we're back at the commercials, and we'll just have to see what they say. Okay, well, here's the replay now. Machida with that big kick that Anders just couldn't catch his footing, but comfortably just relaxed, goes to the ground, and just stayed there. Didn't panic, didn't try to get to his feet, conserved his energy well. So that could have been the right decision to not try to rush to his feet and just kind of prolong this fight, and he must be confident in his conditioning.
Man, Anders is a big guy. He's a big guy in there. This is it. Here we go. Lyoto Machida, Eryk Anders. Let's go.
Okay. And here they go. They touch in the center of the cage again, shake hands, and they're off. Anders pressing forward. Machida backing up towards the line now. Machida tries to fake blitz, but Anders still pressing forward. Now by the line, Machida tries the leg kick again. Anders now pressing forward. Machida getting closer to the cage. Machida switches stance to orthodox now. Still no action, but Anders right in front of his face against the cage is Machida. Oh, a huge left hand by Anders knocks Machida backwards into the cage. And Machida, they're both clinched up now against the cage. Another knee by Anders as he starts trying to pummel in on Machida as Machida's back is against the cage. The round slowing down a bit, but he's still trying to pummel in, forcing his knee between Machida's legs, going for some type of takedown possibly, or just trying to hold him and just tire him out. Machida with the knee. Oh, he's still going for a double leg. Now a single leg on Machida. And Machida breaks away and circles back to the center of the cage.
Man,
with a noticeable energy drop.
Who, in Machida?
In both of them.
yeah, for sure. Here they are. Fast. Even though not a lot happened, it was still fast-paced stuff, huh?
Yeah, it was a lot of energy explosion there. Machida got hit very hard and knocked all the way back into the cage. But here they are back. Anders pressing him still. Machida still trying to circle from the orthodox stance. Now back to the left, the southpaw, where his kicks are very dangerous. But Anders still pressing forward, still keeping him against the cage. Machida trying to be quick.
Jabs by Machida.
Yeah, jabs by Machida against the cage. Anders almost kept an open, could have poked Machida in the eye, kept an open palm, but Machida didn't get hurt by it.
Left kick by Machida.
Yeah, left kick by Machida as Anders still just pushes forward through it. Machida now getting past the black line and towards the cage again, where the action will have to happen, where Anders will probably start throwing again. But until Machida gets close to the cage, I think he hasn't figured out Machida's rhythm yet, and is still a little nervous to just rush in right away with much distance. And Machida almost trips against the cage as Anders starts getting him real close to the cage. Anders just maybe trying to pace himself as the 2:30 mark hits up. Machida with a big left hand and a left hand by Anders and a jumping kick by Anders that widely misses Machida. But this fight is on now. Anders pressing forward. Machida now at the line, not saying, okay, across this line almost. Boom. Anders still trying to press forward as Machida circles to the side. Machida with a big kick that misses. Anders now pressing forward again. Machida faking, doing his leg fake as Anders pushes forward. As Machida's right leg is only 2 feet from the cage. Anders is getting closer, almost ready to do something. Machida circles out to his right and from the orthodox. Still trying to circle out. Anders right in his face, 1 foot from the cage. Just seems to have a big knee and a right hand for Machida as he had nowhere out where to go. Anders still stalking him down. Another right kick by Machida. Anders not doing any offense yet though. Machida getting a rhythm now, dancing around his opponent near the cage. Anders kind of following him and not really cutting him off at the moment now. A very big change. Machida with a beautiful kick to Anders' leg and a right hand. But Anders is still ready. Big left hand just misses Machida's head that last time sent him flying into the cage. Anders right in his face, not even giving him a chance. Machida now at the line again. Boom, yeah. Anders is definitely pushing this fight. But Machida's right there. Maybe confident that he's a round up. Who knows? Or he's winning this round. Machida just right at the black line now. Not saying, okay, I'm not passing this line now, it appears. Boom, a big left kick again. Nice. Almost tries to trip him down. But Anders doesn't have any of it. Just keeps pressing forward. Machida now gets the cage again. Looking a little slower and maybe a little more breathing for air. Anders right in his face now, cutting him off very well. Machida now gets the cage, nowhere to go. Anders still stalking him down. Machida barely gets, circles to the side. A big right kick by Machida. Anders backs up. Anders still in his face. Machida makes it to the black line, but Anders pushes him back to the fence. Machida using excellent footwork to throw off Anders again, though. And Anders can't figure out how to keep Machida against the cage. Yeah, 20 seconds left and a huge left and a right.
Here we go. Action. Now we got some shots coming. Come on.
Trying to sprawl out as Anders going for a takedown. 10 seconds left, and Anders still stalking forward. Machida with his methodical
strike. Come on.
Fighting, just backing up and attacking.
It almost looks like as if Anders knows he's younger, stronger, more durable, and Machida's chin's gone. It's like Machida's got the skills, but Anders ain't afraid.
No, he's not.
He's just walking in like if I get you, you're going.
Well, like you said, he took the fight because he knew he felt he could beat him.
Man,
he's fighting like he.
Yeah, because it doesn't seem like he has a like the I don't know the exact reflexes, but
nice punch.
But when he hits him, he hurts him. Look at that boom! Oh, that could have knocked him out. That
nice.
Yeah,
that was
just to the side. Yeah.
Wow.
Man, that looked like it landed good. Yeah. Look at Lyoto. Look at his face. He just got punched in his face. Look at him right now. How he looks. You can just see when you man. Look at this guy though. He's a beast. Look at him. He's just kind of sitting there, nodding his head. But he knows he's in with a former world champ right now. Wow. What
still looks good though.
Yeah, what a battle.
Let's see. It should be interesting this next round.
Here it is, man. The dragon, the return of the dragon.
Gotta do something.
Okay. Man, Anders looks in shape. Machida's ready. And here they go. Another friendly touch in the center. And they're off. Anders presses forward. Machida with the left kick. Anders right in his face. Machida at the line, though. Let's see what happens. Will Machida back up? Yep, Machida fakes. Machida's still faking. Anders at the line. Now Machida's back against the cage. Machida with the left hand that backs Anders up a few feet. Machida with a big right kick. And Anders gets a takedown on him. Timing that kick. Perfect. And now Machida's, perfectly timing the kick. And now Machida's against the cage, giving up his back to try and get to his feet. Anders putting excellent wrestling pressure. Big left elbow by Anders.
Watch him.
Body
hurt him there. Bust him open.
Machida is cut bad. Machida is cut bad. Anders passing forward. Machida looks hurt. Machida's trying to bounce it off. Anders sensing the injury is keeping right on him, right in his face. Machida looking very wobbly, keeping a very different stance now. Anders right in his face, still knowing Machida is dangerous. So Machida with the left hand that widely misses. Anders now really pressing forward. Anders has to know he has this fight. Oh, a right hand lands for Machida as Anders goes for a left high kick. Anders right in his face, and they're back in the middle of the cage. Oh, this is an excellent fight. Machida is not down yet.
Doesn't seem like Anders is attacking it all though.
A right kick is parried by Anders as he's still right in Machida's face. Machida getting closer to the fence now. Anders at the black line. Machida nearing the fence. He's just trying to find a way out. His footwork looks a lot slower before. His left and right movement is not as it was in the last round. He seems to be a lot more winded. Anders right in his face at the black line. Machida right at the fence. Something should happen soon. Machida trying to fake his way out, trying to make something, trying to keep him off him with feints. But Anders is still right there. Anders has to do something soon. 3 minutes left. Right hand widely misses as Machida might be starting to recover here. Machida with a hard right kick, and Machida seems to be a little bit better on his feet now, a little more smooth with his walking, and he's back to a little bit more feinting now. Boom, his footwork is still there. He rushed in his head with his hands down, and Anders backs away. Anders right back in his face again. Machida bouncing around a little better now.
Put on the pressure.
And Anders again is getting mixed up by the footwork. Well, Machida tries to fake forward, but left hand misses for Machida as Anders parries. Anders with a jab now, still pressing forward. Not very much offense, but keeping right in his face, making Machida worry about that something could happen at any time, bringing the fight for sure to Machida. Machida's still trying to back away with blood dripping all on his face right now, his face covered in blood. And Anders just right there, not giving him a chance to breathe. 2 minutes left. Not much happened in the last minute.
Not enough striking.
But who knows, man? These guys are still in there. Big left hand by Machida lands, and Anders is now a little quicker and a little more trying to get something on Machida now, right in his face. Machida still, though, parrying away, dodging back and forth. An elbow just misses for Machida, and Anders goes for a huge left hand that just misses. Boom, some jabs by Anders to try to get some distance. Machida backing up again by the black line. Now Anders by the line and Machida by the fence. Machida with another kick, but Anders right there, a big left just misses, and the clinch, and a right knee by Anders, and a left hook just misses as Machida's now back on the black line and Anders pressing forward. Anders on the black line now as Machida moves towards the fence. Anders still right in his face. No action, but still right there in his face. Nowhere else to go. Something has to happen. A kick by Machida to the leg gets checked. Anders still coming after him. Machida's trying to find an angle to get away, but Anders is right there. 1 minute left.
in the third.
Yeah, but very good round by Anders. Anders still in his face. Machida circling back to the black line.
This is it. Anders moving around. Nice left hand by Machida. He's still moving.
There we go.
Never count the dragon out. Look at him. He looks like he's finessing it a little, moving around. Looks like he's ready to swing. Moving around. 30 seconds left in the round. Machida still moving. I gotta say, nice.
Could be trouble here.
Anders goes for a double leg and a single leg. Machida looks a little wobbled. He has a left under and going for a clinch and a body lock. His head has him trapped against the cage, and Machida squirted blood all over his back. He's covering Anders' back with blood, just squirting from his head. And Anders just keeping him against the cage. 10 seconds left, and Anders just holding on to him, going for trips and takedowns. Another left, and the round should end with Anders with the high kick. And boom, wow, what a round.
Man, Anders, you know, we saw all the guys that were undefeated just didn't have the experience, but Anders knew something we didn't know tonight. He's right. Anders is coming in strong.
My one comment is I didn't understand when Anders had Machida hurt. I don't know. He kind of let him get back into the fight and recover, he definitely didn't strike enough. I was surprised. He had him hurt, and it looked like, it could have been over right there. But maybe he's just trying to be smart and technical and not walk into something.
Well,
maybe the fight is
one of the most dangerous guys to just walk into something.
Yeah.
And Machida
can't
did
really take that away from
look at that knee right here. The knee to Machida's face.
Wow, nice knee to Machida's. That's what caught him then. And that
left elbow, I think.
Elbow. Boom.
Oh,
that was the knee. That was the knee,
You see right there, I was surprised.
Poor Machida, man.
Right
He's been cut. He's been cut many times, man. Jeez.
Man, hell of a fight here. Machida bleeding a lot. Round 4.
Yeah, here we go. Round 4 is starting. Machida up. Big gash on his forehead as the mark guard starts the fight. Blood dripping down his chest. They shake hands in the center of the cage. And Anders, again, repeats the system. Pressing forward, keeping Machida backing up slowly. Machida now by the black line goes for a left hand, but misses. Oh, Anders with a big left hand that misses. And now he's back, forcing Machida against the cage. Anders with a takedown from a Machida kick. And Machida breaks away, circling back. Machida's back is against the fence again.
Big blows, nothing happening now. Man. Machida, go ahead, kick to the stomach.
Yeah, here he is.
Partially blocked.
Here he is. Anders moving around, coming in, left hand by Anders. Machida tries to return a counter. Anders swinging wild, but when one lands, Machida gets rocked all the way across the ring. That's kind of like Machida's style, but they are taking their effect. Machida's got a little bit of blood running down his face right now. Anders moving forward, keeping Machida's back towards the fence while Machida bounces around. Anders has great octagon control tonight, just keeping Machida where he wanted him. Machida with a right kick. Anderson blocks perfectly. Here he goes. Anders just, Anders probably just worked cutting people off. Looks just like a perfect boxer, cutting him off all day long. And here Lyoto goes trying to get away, but Anders is just cutting him off nice, And he's southpaw, so Machida goes that way. Anders is just ready to go. Machida trying to mix it up, but Anders is right there on him, stalking him down, making Machida retreat.
Like a shark.
Yeah, he's just like a shark, and Machida's just retreating. Here he is. Machida's starting to stand his ground. They're getting ready to throw now. Let's see what happens. Here, Machida, they're moving. They're standing right in front of each other. Nobody's swinging yet. Their front hands are right by each other. Machida's moving around. Machida's going back and forth. Machida's trying to get comfortable. Machida with a beautiful left hand. Beautiful left hand by Machida. Anders pushes him away from him. Here he goes. Anders with a big left hand. Hurts Machida again. Machida falls down on the ground.
Now we got action.
Anders on top of Machida. Number 13, Machida on his back. Anders is on him, laying on him. He's holding him. Machida in the turtle position. Anderson pushing him, kneeing him on the fence. Now Machida's back up to his feet. Anders using head control, pushing Machida up against the fence right now, holding his wrist. Machida's stuck. Machida's in a bad position right now. This is a tough thing going on for him. The Dragon's got a tough fight tonight, but the Dragon's here. He's never out.
Yeah, 2 minutes, 18 seconds left. Anders holding Machida against the cage. left underhook. Machida now looking at the clock, 2 minutes 12. Blood all over Anders' back. Machida's face very bloody. Anders with the left knee. Anders with the body lock, trying to get to Machida's back, trying to go for the takedown. And Machida pummels back in and with a nice, good knee to his stomach. Anders had to feel that. Anders still with the body lock, though, pressing in. Anders still going for the takedown as he switches to the other side of the body now with his body lock. Oh, but Machida breaks free and they circle back to the center of the cage. 1 minute, 40 seconds. Machida on the black line. Anders forces him past the back line towards the cage now. Anders on the black line. Machida has very little space to move now. Anders pushing forward. Machida with a big left kick, and Anders catches it, goes for a takedown. But Machida pushes him back. Anders on a single leg against the cage, trying to force him down, trying to finish the takedown. As he keeps going. Machida defending well, though, staying very relaxed. He must have been in this position before. But blood still coming off his face, dripping onto Anders' back. Anders still in the clinch. Machida's back against the cage as Machida tries to grab on his head. Machida with the head and arm, but Anders on a single leg. Anders lifts up Machida, but can't get the takedown. Anders still goes for it and finally finishes a single leg takedown. Machida gives his back, and stands back up with his back against the cage. Anders leaning against him. Machida still not out of a position yet. Now Machida gets his back, and Anders has his legs pitched together. He could get him back down. Nope. Anders goes back to a single leg and still relentlessly going for the takedown. 30 seconds left, and both men are using some energy.
Man.
Anders leaning all his weight onto him. Machida pushing away, trying to get some space. Anders with a knee to the leg. Still just trying to hold him against the fence. Not really attacking at the moment, but keeping good control of the situation with the time. 10 seconds left. Anders with the right, left, and miss. Machida back in the center of the cage. Anderson not trying to take over. Machida taking the center of the thing with the cage with the right kick. Backing up Anderson. And the round ends.
Hell of a round. Unreal, huh? Man, I don't know. I love our veteran, but looks like yeah, it's not going to be his night tonight. That's for sure.
It looked like Anders knew, because all the other undefeated inexperienced guys got wiped out tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Anders knew what he was coming to. His coaches knew. And it looks like to me like if whatever they can pick up in experience, what they're going to do is rough it out, and they know that their fighter's jaw in their head, they're going to think they're still intact, they're more durable, and he's a weathered, you keep cracking it and you keep cracking it, and he has been put to sleep before, and that's all they're thinking, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, hey, father time, man, you know what I mean? Man, we can train hard and everything, but eventually time catches up with everyone, huh? But we'll see. He's a warrior. He's still in there. We got the 5th round coming up right now. They're working on Cheetah's cuts. The bleeding has stopped. He looks good, right? Doesn't look bad as they enter the ring.
And they touch gloves again in the center. And Machida not backing up this time. Big right kick by Machida. And Machida keeps the center now. Anders, nope. Machida back to the back line, and Anders pressing forward. Machida's back against the cage. And there's still no offense, but Anders back pressing on him. Machida with a big leg kick and gets back into the center of the cage. Machida getting back to the black line as Anders pushes forward. Nope, Machida stays at the black line, and Anders is there, still in his face. Machida with a big kick. Anders presses forward. Now Machida's back against the cage. Where can he go? Anders right there in front of him. Machida trying to fake him. But Anders pressing forward. Now Machida's right against the cage. Anders is right in his face. Fake Anders with some feints. No action yet. Boom. Anders right in his face. Machida getting more comfortable, possibly. Anders not doing anything. Anders lets Machida back into the center of the cage. Possibly hasn't figured out Machida, knowing that Machida is still extremely dangerous. 3 minutes, 54 seconds. And Machida's back against the cage again. Anders on the black line. Now Anders starts cutting him off. Machida's trying to get away. Machida with a kick and a punch.
There we go.
But Anders backs up but pushes forward again. Backing Machida up. Anders at the black line now. Machida at the cage. Machida trying to move back and forth, finding distance. Anders right in his face. No action yet. Anders on the black line. Machida finding a way to circle out just enough with where he's still stuck in between the cage and the black line. Anders in his face. Anders with the body shot. Machida parries away. Machida.
Here we go. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in the 5th round. Machida comes in with a right left to the body. Moving away again. The story of the whole fight tonight.
Yes.
Anders coming in, pawing, feeling out, wondering where Machida is. Machida moving, ready to strike. Machida with a right kick. Anders with some big punches.
Mix it up.
Machida moves around, spin Anders around, but he doesn't use that to his advantage. He doesn't use Anders against the fence to his advantage because, well, obviously Machida moves. Flow like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Here we go. Moving around. Machida feeling him out. They're touching each other's hands, trying to figure out what's going on. Right kick by Machida. Here he goes. Backs up, makes space.
Yep, and Anders pressures him again against the cage. Machida against the cage, trying to find a way out. Anders really stalking him now, right in his face. No action yet, but Anders still right in his face. Machida circling to the left. Machida with the leg kick. And Anders with the right hand and a clinch. And now he has him against the cage again in a body lock. Machida's trying to pummel in. Will probably get out. A knee to the body by both men. And another right by Anders. Knee to the body. And they break away and back to the center of the cage. Anders pushing forward. Machida methodically moving backwards. Machida takes the center of the cage as Anders now is getting forced out outside of the black line.
Bring it.
Nope, Anders gets back in. Machida lets him in. They're now both in the center of the cage, pawing at each other's hands. Not much action yet, just working their distance. Probably trying to catch their breath, of course. A big right kick by Machida. Anders pushing forward. Machida trying to paw at his hand. Machida now at the black line, now at the cage. Anders moving forward. Anders right in his face. Machida nowhere to go. Left and a right, and they clinch. And another right and a left, and Anders almost falls over. And now Machida's back in the cage. They're both in the center of the cage. Boom. Anders still pressing forward though. Machida right in the center, doing his feints. Anders doing some jab feints. Anders circling to the right, trying to get an angle on Machida. Anders backing up. They're both in the center of the cage, pawing at their hands now. No action.
Come on, let's fight.
Let's see it, boys. Let's see it.
This could be his
1
last
minute,
fight.
boys. Come on, we want to see it.
Boom, they're both still pawing at each other's hands. Machida getting closer to the black line, but no real offense by Anders. They're just both trying to get some angles.
Both guys just standing in the middle of the ring, just circling each other out. It's makes you wonder what's going to happen after this fight. Right kick by Lyoto. Then he moves up and backs up towards the fence again. Is it just, people figure out how to cut him off? Is that what's just going on right now tonight? Here it is. Lyoto just trying to move and evade, and here
I guess Anders feels like he has enough to win the fight.
Spin kick by Machida, and Anders gets his back, trying to trip him down. He gets the takedown, but Machida gives his back, trying to get up, and Anders falls off the top. Machida back up, trying to rush in. 19 seconds left, and Anders starts his walk down, though, pressing forward again. Machida at the black line, pawing at hands together. Machida possibly thinking he needs to do something. A right hand and a left hand. And a big left by Anders and a left hand. As they try to trade blows on the black line. And Anders pressing him forward. Machida near the cage, and the round ends.
It ended a fight.
And you'd have to give that fight to who, guys?
Anders, but hands down, Anders definitely took the fight. The only thing is, I thought Anders maybe didn't, he played it smart, but it seemed like he had his opponent hurt a few times and didn't really go in for the kill. But then again, as we all know, Machida could definitely go ahead and turn it around in a heartbeat. But.
Man, nice kicks from Machida. Move of the fight when he kicked Anders and dropped Anders to the ground. The first one.
The first one, I thought he should have.
There it is.
He was hurt. He was hurt.
With that
he didn't do anything. He actually didn't really attack. He didn't throw anything for a long time.
He got it
back.
Whenever he hit Machida, it looked like he hurt Machida. Look at that, right?
Then
it looked like he really hurt him when he hit him. That was a good knee.
Oh, nice knee, decent, but didn't catch.
This guy's tough though. Yeah. Tough fight, man. This guy's still undefeated with a good record now. Still undefeated with Lyoto Machida on your record. You're pretty darn good.
Yeah, guarantee.
Good for you.
No need to take a stupid risk, I guess. And try to go for the finish.
Yeah. So there it was. There it was, man. Good fight. I want to take this time just real quick to just talk about thank my sponsors, Ruka, UFC Gym, of course, bjpenn.com for all you guys do. Thank everybody. Troy Mandalones will be another soon. I want to thank Sean B. Thank
Brooklyn
you,
in the
Reagan.
house.
Yeah, Brooklyn in the house. I want to thank everybody. It's always been along for the long journey. And
let's not forget Scotty Fernandez.
Yeah. And so there it was. Let's get the
what's
official
the next
decision.
one?
We still got to get the official decision. And yeah, whenever's the next big fight, you know, you can always turn to bjpenn.com. If you can't catch the fight, you're stuck in a car.
That's right.
You know, people ask us about video, but there's no need to look at us. This is to move around. There's no need to stay in one place. Maybe we can do video, but
maybe once in a while.
Yeah,
maybe for the big fights. Maybe for the main events.
we'll see.
Maybe.
But bjpenn.com radio. This service is, you know, use it like you use your radio anywhere. So that's it. And we'll see. We still got to get the official decision. And what a wonderful night of fights it was. And so we started play-by-play radio on the Myokick and Gano Fight Night. And yeah, here we are on our fourth show. And Troy Rude Boy Mandalones will be joining us soon. I want to put a shout out to Adam Sedlak, UFC Gym, Jim Rowley, Mark Mastroff, and yeah, on the UFC itself, of course. And yeah, thank everybody. Here we are, the official decision.
And as they're about to give the decision, you can see Machida looking, knowing he lost this fight. And they're about to raise their hands.
One give to Machida.
What is it? One to Machida. No, whoa.
Split decision.
Wow. One to Anders.
Split decision. Lyoto Machida.
Split decision. Yeah, that's why you have to. You can never leave it in the hands of the judges.
Wow, you see, maybe I was right when I said he should have went for the kill at the when he had him hurt. Because man, like you said, you never know, huh?
Yeah, I wish we could see the fight landing statistics. But yeah, what a fight!
Oh my God, I'm sorry, he got robbed.
Yeah, well. He's talking.
No, I'm going to call it like I see it, but Machida, no way. I don't see he had this fight at all. I'm sorry. That is crazy. I mean, I know he's from Brazil, but come on, guys. Come on. Let's see what he's saying. Trying to wait to hear. Can you hear what he's saying, B? What is he saying?
He can't put a price on winning in his hometown on his return.
Oh, my God. Unbelievable. Totally got robbed. I'm going to call it like I see it. What else is he saying? Man, that was pretty bad. But, hey, like I said, he should have went for the kill. He had Machida hurt, man. He had him hurt, and he didn't do anything. He just went ahead and just circled around him a little bit, you know, controlled him in the cage.
He said Anders is very good, a lot of good kicks, very tough fighter, but we came out with the victory tonight.
That's what who's saying this?
Lyoto. Yeah. Who do you want to fight next, Lyoto? They're asking who wants to fight next.
Yeah.
Wants to fight Michael Bisping.
Bisping
wants to fight Michael Bisping.
Wow. Very shocked.
Lyoto Machida wants to fight Michael Bisping. That's a big fight. Lyoto Machida and Michael Bisping. That's a big fight, man.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm not happy with this decision, though. I mean, to me, that was pure robbery. So,
but that is true. In the guy's hometown, you gotta go all out.
But man,
right?
I don't know what fight they were watching. Wow, unbelievable. That's why you got to go for the kill. You see, Brooklyn tells it how it is. Should have went for the kill when he had it.
You've kind of felt
what
something.
Happens. I said it. That was his
huh?
Look at that. Unbelievable. He gets the win.
Yeah.
Can't believe it.
Man.
Wow, that's it. And
well, what a good fight night. And then you when's the next week? Is there a fight next week? When's the next fight?
Every week, right?
That's a pretty big fight.
When's the next fight? Let's check it out.
What we got here, Regs, checking them out. Let's see what we got. Next Saturday, Saturday, right? We're going to be going on every single Saturday?
Well, just whenever they got a fight and people can't watch it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they're not able to watch it.
If you cannot be there, we will be there for you.
If you're stuck in a traffic jam, you know what I mean? You don't want to keep hitting refresh on on a website. You know what I mean?
In.
Turn it on and hear down to the second of what's going on.
All right, what do we got here? We're looking it up. Taking a little time here.
Frick. Now the UFC is getting
Wow.
choke hits probably.
Wow. And what do we got here?
Where is it?
This is it. Yeah.
What do you think,
Oh, yeah.
Harvis?
Yeah. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. What was that?
No, I was gonna say, what's your opinion on that fight tonight? What do you think?
You know what? I guess if they're not hitting each other, not engaging, you gotta call that 50-50, I guess. Or are you gonna say that Lyoto was running or that was 50-50? And then I don't know. You gotta see the punch stats, but from the things. For sure, Lyoto was hitting him, and Lyoto won the first round because kicked him and dropped him. And he pretty much stayed all over him the first round, right? Or did he catch Lyoto hard too in the first? I forgot. Yeah. So I gotta go rewatch the fight, but I know I kind of looked like Anders was winning, but you know, I don't know. You know, Lyoto had his moments for sure. Lyoto had his moments.
He did,
and it was 5 rounds, so. Good for him. He gets to win in his hometown. I'm happy for him actually. And him and Michael Bisping is a very, very big fight. And like I said, once again,
next week, huh?
Next week is
Romero.
Next week is Luke Rockhold versus Yo Romero for the interim middleweight title fight. So we'll be right here on BJPenn.com, play-by-play radio. Yeah. And 2 people, actually, I know both of them personally. And that's going to be an amazing fight. That's 2 of the top athletes, fighters in the world right there at 185 pounds. So, man, that's going to be good.
So make sure to be here. Should be a hell of a fight.
What do you think? What is the public's opinion? Sean B is the public's opinion. What does the public think about that fight? Sean B.
I'm looking forward to that fight. That should be a good fight. Like I said, I think I'm just going to have to root for the guy, The Rock, right there. Rocky. But, should be a good fight. Looking forward to it. Hopefully, I'll be able to come here and join you guys and be part of the show.
Right on. And I think Troy Ruboy Mandalones will be here also. And then, of course, me and Reagan Penn, BJ Penn and Reagan Penn will be here. And thanks for listening tonight. Thank all our sponsors. Thank BJPenn.com. Thank everybody. Thank all our writers. Thank everybody. Okay. Have a good night tonight, you guys.
Yeah, a lot.
Hello.